Yeah, I kind of need to go shopping as well, but I really don't want to. If SG roll TM as their pot free opponent in the first round, then Falcons or whichever Korea team gets first. Yeah, SSG will win a map. Now, because they're going to play all the teams, right? The groups are massive. If SSG don't win a map at the Esports World Cup, it's got to be impossible for them, you know? Because they're going to get two Group 4 teams, right? It's 8-team groups, isn't it? I've lost the... It's GSL? What do you mean? It's a double... What do you mean? Is it not just a round... Are they doing a GSL first to 2? Not a round robin first to 2? No to which one? No, yeah to which one? So it's an 8-team GSL and it's all first to 2. So it looks like... Let me try and pitch this in my head. Once you've qualified, you're through. So an 8-team GSL. Do we have a bracket on OWTV already? Or do I need to draw it? I'll draw it. Okay. Nice rectangles. Thank you. So top 4 go through, right? Upper 2 and lower 2. And then is it just... Wait. 1, 2, and then there'll be another game here, right? And then this is qualified. Is that right? Yeah, I've got it. Fucking hell, that's rough, no? God, you better be good at cough. You better be good at cough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind, like, everyone always complains about the single elimination stuff, but I actually quite like the single elimination stuff. For group stage, you just want to be quite robust. Or else you would play at least Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. Well, I guess because they got 2. It's important to remember there's 2 of these, right? There's 2 of these groups. I see the opener. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let's see. Gaming goods for sale for load. Online side begins. Meet various load side gaming goods. Oh, I can get an opener open. I can get a bottle opener. That's good. That's good. What's this? Can I buy a date with the ZANSIDE players as well? Can I get myself a little OP opener? And also a date with one of the ZANSIDE players and they'll bring me a rose? Yeah, cheers. Sorry, shower. Just, yeah, feeling rough today. So I'm trying to save my voice a little bit. Where am I going here? Okay. So, oh god. So you have to win just 2 games either way, right? Two wins, you're through. Yeah, it can be win-win, loss, win-win, or loss, win, loss, win. Any combination works. You plan to go to the doctor? Nah, not for something like this. Like, it's just for flu. I think I'm a little bit concerned that I have been way more sick this year than I probably ever have been in my adult life, or maybe whole life. But I'm almost certain that it's just for schedule. Like, it's been. I was talking to like some of the OWTV people about it yesterday, and it's just like. It's just been like a super full, insane weekend for, I think, just every weekend except for one where I skipped Saudi League. Since maybe like the end of February or something. So, yeah. So I think my body's, it's just tough. It's just tough. It's been like pretty full on this entire time. So I think I'm just struggling, yeah. Sudden temp changes. Yeah, I don't know if it's for heat. I feel like it's just for schedule. Like, I felt like mentally gone for like maybe like the last couple of months. It's been like a big struggle. Because I just end up like burning out every weekend, and then trying to get like it's like my week is a roller coaster. I burn out over weekend, and then then I come back. So, but this is for last weekend for a while, and it's only career in the morning, which is like a really nice time of day for me. So, shouldn't ignore what your body tells you, but I think also in reality, we're like coming up to a bit of a break now. Yeah, no, I mean, these couple of these last weekends, I've been literally crisping as well. Next match will start in, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, exactly. It'll be a lot of that endless, it'll be that. Like, because I stayed up for the England game on Sunday as well, because like of course I did, right after the stream ended. But but yeah, like the first couple of days off were like, I just felt like it was just recovery, but we're okay. We're okay. Worth staying up for though, right? Yeah, honestly. It kind of was and it wasn't, because it felt like such a good and important thing to watch. But also, by that time on like, well, I guess it would have been Monday morning by then, it was like the screen was on, the England-Mexico game was on. There was light, the light was going into my eyes. I'm certain of that. The light was going into my eyes. But there was no brainwave. there was no processing of that information. It's just light into eyes, light into eyes. I tuned in like basically as Kwanzaa got sent off, I think it was. Yeah, I mean, I went to the dentist on Wednesday and they said my teeth were fine, so I think I should be safe on that front. But yeah, I'm hoping, because I started feeling sick maybe like Wednesday, I think. Wednesday I could sort of feel it in my throat a little bit. That game was a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of there for just the battering down the hatches phase of it. Falcons hold free tickets to the Esports World Cup 2026. 2 teams want to join the party. Ooh. Go Falcons. Alright. This will be for something to happen. Can ZANSIDE do it? Probably not. Need to stream the England versus Argentina game? Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Probably not, honestly, but we'll see out of respect. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about it on, like, the Sunday of, like, maybe I could stay on and just do, like, a reaction thing. But, honestly, with how my body's been treating me this week, I think it's trying to give me a subtle hint of don't add any more streams, you know? Don't add any more streams. You don't got passion. Have you just turned up, Camel? Because that's like a really brain dead. That's a really brain dead comment even for you, Camel. You can have 10 minutes to think about it. You can have 10 minutes to think about it for that one. First to lock in their playoff seed. Has Rose made for most of the extra prep time? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, no, I see so many people doing it on Twitch, like the React streams, or they've got like a group of people or anything like that. Morning, Fruit. I mean, don't worry, Fruit. You've really missed nothing so far. No way, Probe's different Spin in his stats. Yeah, well, Spin's not a hit scan player. We did that in Rack's. In Rack Watch Along. Is Rack like it? Is Rack a football guy, or is he just was he just, you know, just following along because it's the World Cup? Hey, Twix. Yeah. We took over. It's just World Cup, everyone, yeah. What's World Cup, everybody jump? Is this like the speed song or something? No, Merritt's still recovering from his, was it broken, fractured? Some kind of damaged finger. Thank you, Dimberg, for the 2 months.
Is it safe to say Unter is the Southgate of OW?
What does that even mean? Because he's built such a great team culture on Team Australia that eventually is this analogy, or is this analogy more? In this analogy, is Unter Southgate, and he's built the great team culture in Australia, and then eventually passed it on to Australia's Thomas Tuchel, which is smash in this analogy. I get there in the end, maybe. Moon is the Ancelotti of Overwatch. Yeah, that one I think is true. Yeah, so I think we're coming to the conclusion smash is Tuchel. Yeah, thanks, Dimberg. Yeah, we've cracked it. Hey, Bunny. Wait, can we have this? Sure. Why not? It seems harmless enough. And these definitely seem like real cats. I mean, they're pretty good. Preds up. Thanks, Lemon. All right. Any ZANSIDE believers? anyone believing in the side of Zan? Let's see. Pretty simple from Zan's POV. Got to win some games to get through. They need to win some more games. And Becky's immediately killed Chio, so that's a hell of a way to start, actually. That's kind of the exact start they could need, and Falcons are just out of there.
No, Falcons, we need you to win this one. Knock Road ZANSIDE down into sub-lowers, aka not possible at all, and make it so that we make it to land. Stomp comes in main. We're going to see Proby riding around wildly through the main side. Becky's going to slash around point. Heiser's taking an absolute beating out in the open. Becky's also quite low, going to take a little disengagement, but goes down to Checkers on the back end of it all. Proby finds Spint, worthless for the points. Little spike down onto Irony as well, but that's going to be 2 for 2 here with Team Falcons somehow, someway taking the first fight despite the opening pick.
Yeah, it's a pretty scrappy one in the end, but it'll get it over the line, and it will happen before the first flip came through. So in many ways, actually the best of all scenarios. I am really worried that Checkmate and Spint just... It's going to be so frustrating as they just get no points throughout this entire series, almost regardless of the result, you know? But it is what it is. that's the cost of being broke.
Isometric, thanks to the 14 months. Welcome back. All right, Fielder here in main. We are going to see a Kitsu in the back pocket for him. Irony is 30% behind Future Man, so that's not a great start for Road ZANSIDE here. Falcons, they're ready to push again. Pushing on. Spin comes out for Becky. Pin for Harmbin, and already Proby has fallen here, so Falcons on the advance right now. Little right click onto the Kiri as well, but it's just not happening. America trying to recruit you from New Zealand? That sounds like good advertising from Twitch TV. Join the Navy. Even Netniage.
Even Netniage. Kitsune Rush advantage converted from Falcons, and that'll be a nice easy one. They're actually on the right side of a snowball, and that'll just see him 100 to own his first round. They're about to have a cage and a double DPS ult to combine with that one. And Opener, he doesn't have the beat yet, so the tools for surviving his cage are kind of minimal. He's going to rely on a good Suzu from Irony during all of this. They can also throw their own ults in. Cage going to come out from Heiser first. Thundering Blade from Checkmate now to deal with that one. Counter Cage as well. Checkmate connects onto Irony. He goes down. Shio has the beat. Thundering Blade is wide on this one. Opener half HP, has the beat, goes for the beat, gets the beat. Is a 4v4 situation. Spree over top now from Probe. Commits into this one here. Trying to line him up. He has lined him up here. They might just win this big old trade now, but Checkmate hits. He's still got pocket. Checkmate and Fielder find too. Opener's going to get the flip here, but I don't know if they can actually deal with this Kiriko and Vendetta up behind.
Heiser pinning into back right now. He can't quite convert the stomp, but Opie can. Fielder will fall. Huge one there for Opie and Heiser together. Harmbin's forcing point right now. Suki reliably assures me that this is the map Falcons took from Crazy Raccoon, so it's okay. Road is struggling here. Pin out for Harmbin in main. Spint takes the side, immediately concedes the side on the run, more or less. He can't get an opening yet. Falcons waiting for their Fielder. Another Kitsune Rush advantage right now. Irony not even close on the Kitsu, so this is going to be a big one for Falcons if they can flip to point, get the Kitsu going, which they have.
Kitsune Rush comes out now as well. Probe is awfully low, but Checkmate can't find the final slice. Also low is Probe again, but he gets away with this one. Another slice from a corner. Opener is going to get rock in a hard place. That one down he goes, but Spin's been traded for it. Trying to ride out of this one too. Probe keeping the distance. The rest of ZANSIDE will turn up and try and group up on point. Ambin's here to battle away, but his teammates, they're all dying around him right now. And another good fight for ZANSIDE here. They hang on to the point.
Falling by the wayside at the moment. ZANSIDE somehow clutching that one out despite Falcons having that support ultimate advantage. Play to Suki, Soup cheering her way to victory, but you will not be seeing Road ZANSIDE beating Team Falcons. I refuse it. Now a push forward for Harmbin. He is playing. It's been refused. I've got double Falcons DPS, man. I can't abide by that. Cage comes down. Heiser, 300 HP and a Dream. Suzu onto Heiser as well. Harmbin counterpinned in, man. Harmbin's going to die. Becky will fall, but this is a trade that favors Road ZANSIDE right now. Falcons, pull your thumbs out collectively. Oh my god.
There's so many thumbs in there right now as well. It's a real problem. Falcons going to have to play for final ditch retake. They kind of really can't afford for Spin to go down late. Spin has gone down late, so they're going to be in a rush right now. They'll have a cage for it. They'll have double DPS. They nearly have a beat. The ult advantage will swing their way as long as they get all 4 of those ultimates online, Falcons. But it's still not a straightforward fight. The last time there was a big scrap, it did go the way of ZANSIDE. Now a spree into the back as well. Beat comes out from Chio, keeps everyone alive. Good 1-for-1 trade. Kitsune Rush out, but have they flipped a point? How on earth have ZANSIDE let them flip a point right now? They come back in. Sundering Blade for the cage as well. Doesn't connect anything, but does break the cage. Heiser dies. Checkmate connects. Opener still does not have have his beat, and it will be
We did that.
all fine for Falcons in the end.
We, Team Falcons, did that. We're back. Let me check my fantasy roster before I laugh about this. Don't be big sad, Suki. This is the map that Falcons took off Crazy Raccoon. I'm telling you, everything's going to be okay. Chris Law. Come on. We did that. All right. Bit of a rough start for Falcons, honestly. A lot more fight in Road ZANSIDE than I was anticipating. A couple of good ult turns not really going our way there. But in the end, a win's a win. We are making land. Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the gift sub to Pin Genoten. Welcome. And yeah, enjoy your EWC badge.
EWC
anonymous
badge?
gifters during this campaign.
Well, is it basically just... I saw it earlier, I got really confused because it said, like, Ultraviolet in it. So it's just like... It's just a classic badge campaign. Gift a sub, get a badge.
It's like... There's like 7 watch time badges. So like... Watch up to 12 hours for like... I think 5 or 6 different badges. And then there's also a gift sub badge. Like
Okay.
tier 1 paid or gift sub.
Hanbin sort of died in this first fight. And by sort of, I mean... Definitely did die, and Falcons have had to give up all of the space.
There's a manner of interpreting that as a death for Harvard there, no doubt about it.
I'm no doctor, but
it's 5.
he looks dead to me.
Okay. And the person that told me that it's 5 currently has the EWC 2026 silver badge on, so I do feel that they are a reliable source. Fluent, thanks to the 16 months, welcome back. Enjoy your EWC badge. Harmon pushing forward now, both guns blazing on Heiser, but the pin is good. He's just going to have to pin out of this one. Harmon finds Becky, but will go down in the end. Irony taken down by Checkers as well. We're in a 3 versus 3 on the point right now, but Heiser is the kingmaker. On tank, you can get it done. He can't get it done. He doesn't have shout. He can't make the difference. Team Falcons, we're going to clutch it out unless... Wait.
Waiting.
Keep waiting.
Waiting.
No, we did that. We did that.
Okay. Thank you, Mel Sinclair, for the gifted tier 1 to Jacob341776. Enjoy your badge. Does everyone just give a badge? You just be any channel, badge all the time?
It's like, there's a bunch of like EWC co-streamers. I think they just took the co-streamer list from last year and copy-pasted it onto that.
Yeah, because I don't remember signing up to anything.
We didn't sign up to anything, you know?
Okay. No, I don't remember.
However, because you signed up last year to co-stream one of the events, you do endorse the event forever now. Simply Loki, thank you for the tier 1. Enjoy your EWC badge. Kitsu comes out, push deep into the backline here. Counter beat from Dopey. Opie, keep on swinging Road ZANSIDE. Not swinging so much that you win, though. Harbin dies. Oh, God, they're winning. They listened to the wrong part of my instructions. Spree from Spint helps clean up a kill onto Proby right now.
Say no
4
more.
versus 4. Say more. Listen more, too.
Yes.
Becky can't quite finish it, but we are still in control at the moment.
Alright, yep, still in control of this one now. They'll actually creep ahead and capture percentage 2. Cage and double DPS ult to throw into this one, but they probably really don't need to. Checkmate's dead already. Amber's going to drop the cage. They think they can clutch this. Kitsune Rush out from Fielder as well. Becky's got the Sundering Blade, though, making that one real hard to use. Deletes Hambin as a result of that one. And, wouldn't have recommended for Falcons to invest into that one 4v5, but they've done it, and they've come out the wrong side.
Until when are we getting a ferret emote? No intention of ever having a ferret emote. Stop cheering, Suki. I'll allow a clap. The Casaurus clap is just an all-timer. Proby hiding in the wings right now. If Falcons step up into this one, could be an absolute meat grinder for their backline. Oh, God, he's got the timing, too. This is going to be big. Rides a bike in. Spree comes through. 0 for 2 on the pulses. Make it 0 for 3. Absolute crumble from Proby there. Pressure makes diamonds. Unfortunately, no such luck for Proby. He just shatters under the pressure instead. We're going to see Heiser about half HP getting drilled by Spin from the side. We are not currently in control of the point, but it feels that as a fate soon to change. Irony's going to drop the Kitsu on point, though. Oh, he's in big trouble. We have no ultimates to match back into this. Hang on. Low-key, we are going to lose.
Yeah, this is a huge problem here. Hampton is dead. There's no ult to turn it away from Falcons. That's going to be another slash through. And that is ZANSIDE tying it up 1-1. What if Suki was right?
Hey, Valen. Why didn't I take Heiser when Suki told me to?
Chris Law. Fuck. Is Unter rooting for Falcons? Yeah, for a Falcons win secures T1 a spot at the Major.
And I've got a very reliable source that they're taking me to Paris if we qualify.
No way.
You're right. There is no way. I made
There's
that
actually there's actually no way.
up. I made that up, yeah.
We're never getting invited anywhere again. It's
One and done.
what a world finals that was, though. You know, what a world finals. What a week.
What a 5 days in Stockholm.
What a 5 days in Stockholm. What a couch. What a great time on the couch. What a great time in the venue. I'd like to never do it again, please. Next, it all comes down to this round.
To never do it again. Pin into the back here. Harmon blazing onto Heiser, but the better shout comes through for Heiser, and Checkers his first to fall. No! Pin into the back now for the Malga once more. Harmon is so low. Harmon Chio both dead. Rhodes and Side are just winning.
No. Oh, no. Surely not, right? It just... Surely not. It's only first fight. Surely not. God. Oh, situation remarkably equal between everyone. Teeny tiny advantages for Irony and Opener, but probably not enough to come into play in a meaningful way in this next fight. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. It's just going to be another neutral. Builders actually crept. He's lost 15% on this Kitsune rush now. So that teeny tiny advantage got a little bit more significant for ZANSIDE here. And Falcons are just taking it slow, trying to build their own ults.
Alright, pin through main now. Heiser not going to find anyone with that stomp, but Harmon is just going to kite all the way out. Team Falcons, they are back on their bullshit. Bit of push-pull action. Checkmate gets stomped late. Fielder uses this Kitsune rush at the spawn door after they've already lost their checkers. And this might just be another fight loss for us here. Heiser layers in his cage perfectly. Lots of time bled off the clock here. And this is just a second fight for Rhodes and Side, where Falcons, we try to kite, we fail. And now, this is starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, this is actually really concerning from Falcons.
Why is this Chris theory?
Yeah,
Like,
none of these fights are like nothing crazy's happening. You know, ZANSIDE are just winning neutrals, winning ult fights. Now they've got beat to match up into Hanbin's cage. They've also got Sundering Blade to help got Pogger into one. Pro Fielder, opening pick out of nowhere. Huge help to that one. Pro Pad ultimate as well. Hanbin will step his toes onto point now as Spin is going to be forced back. Spin shut down by Becky though. Beats come over top though. 4v4 Becky. Sundering Blade over top. Turns onto Malga. Misses for Malga though. Manages to slip through that one. Hanbin. He has the cage as well. Hanbin is on the chase. He goes in deeper. He has the cage if he needs it. Really might need it. Drops the cage. He's still really low. More support coming in. Opener. Disaster. Now Checkmate's going to go down. He's found two actually.
Checkers.
Oh, Checkmate's still slashing away, but he's got Heiser in his face. They still don't have the flip yet, Falcons, and Heiser continues to touch the point.
Little Spin.
Spin is back on Genji. He's dead. Heiser's crushed him under his feet. Oh, dear. And that's just 100 to 0 on the last round, and it is Chris's law? What?
What?
Oh, my God. What?
What?
this
Series hands. Series on our hands.
Oh my God. Are Falcons? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Oh no.
There's a reason they call it Chris's Law.
No.
Thank you, Twix. Appreciate the 2 months.
Had my money, you smell better than Unter.
We
are
stretching.
You're in trouble. Yeah, like, because they just lost that as well, right? There was no...
Like,
this is
bad.
no, like... This is
Bad.
no... This isn't Crazy Raccoon playing some, like, Sim
on
Soldier bullshit on Gibraltar,
yeah.
right? This is just a fair and square mirror matchup of a comp you would expect Falcons to be quite good at on a map that is good for both comps, and they just lost the mirror matchup.
I'm
So,
concerned.
I'm going to get a drink, yeah. Everyone should raise their levels of concern right now. Unless you're a ZANSIDE fan, in which case, raise your level of hopes. If you've got yourself an opener, it's a good investment.
Oh my. Doesn't this match literally not matter for T1 since Crazy Raccoon would pick a weak Falcons anyway over Zeta? Yeah, it just means that we have to play like a longer pathway to qualify. This means that we'd have to win one of the game versus Crazy Raccoon or the third, fourth match thereafter. Not like it's a T1 elimination game. It's just a T1 qualification game. Like a locked qualification if Falcons win. Unter, do you think someone plays at all this series? I couldn't get a different tank for fantasy. I feel like someone always gets some reps, yeah. I think he'll play. Not much though. They usually do the Harmon map 1 into someone hybrids, so I'd bet on a bit of someone in there. Alright, well that's deeply troubling. Deeply, deeply troubling, concerning, etc. Don't freak out though. Don't freak out. Let's open the volume mixer right now. We got work to do. What's in the pot? Oh. I'll increase my chances of succeeding in it, eh? Like, got so many physical instrument bits and bobs. Physical instrument. Come on now. My wife beater. My... +1. My modular pants.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm putting on my door opening clothes.
Your door opening clothes? Haven't you already got the dumplings?
Yeah. Dumplings are come and gone, mate.
Why do you need to open the door then?
Paint this girl Elysium.
Oh. Oh, I thought you meant in because I had so many follow-up questions about you having a different outfit to welcome the delivery driver of the dumplings.
Bang! Michelle.
What if ZANSIDE are just really good and they just win everything?
Huh. Nah.
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 Alright.
What's this little... Ooh? This little green box. There's a staircase. Go back down. This yellow dot.
Yeah. Yeah, just a better scoreboard, I guess, as you would expect from ZANSIDE as the winning team.
Whoa.
31-4 for Heiser, who generally was getting the better of Hambit in a lot of those trades, like more stomp impact, more kills.
I'm in a revolutionary bunker.
We have chat back? Wait, we do. That wasn't intentional. I think it's when I was sticking around trying to get this thing to work. Good shout, Panda. Let's hide him. Is it that one? It's that one. New badge? Yeah, did you not realise, Mel? I thought that's why you gifted. You got a new badge. No, don't. Bring me back. This is why we need a union. Alright, who wants to be in the union? Who wants to be a union buster?
I'm a union buster.
Yeah, who wants to... Oh, there it is. I'm an onion.
Came so good I named myself after it. Ella Revicolia. Bella Sholia. Ooh, an unusual buzzing in the air. Bzz, 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 bzz. getting loud
Joke's on
buzzing
you. I'm
sound.
experienced in busting. I know how to avoid it. Thanks, freaky guy. Who's it between for qualifying to Paris? Zeta, T1, and ZANSIDE are all still in the mix. Only 2 of them can go, though. So if you're a Zeta fan or a T1 fan, you actually want Falcons to win because it just locks up your spot in the most straightforward way. Obviously, if you're a ZANSIDE fan, you really want ZANSIDE to win because that's the team you're a fan of. Wait, I didn't really see the bans. What was it? Yeah, and this ZANSIDE are out if they lose this one, so must win for Zan. If Zan lose this game, Zeta and T1 just qualify and it's all done. Hi, Tikazoo. Nice try. Everyone wants to be Zach. Everyone wants to be Zach. Let's see. So ZANSIDE go. No, Falcons would have gone. Did Falcons second ban? I didn't see it.
Dude, this is like a breaking point in the game. If you go past here, you're gonna destabilize the game.
What's Opener doing?
Opener's
Falcons
having a
second ban,
dance.
Lifeweaver. All right, it's a handshake mirror.
Characteristic dancey dance.
A mirror that they lost.
A mirror that they lost, but they're gonna win this time, right?
We got Reaper now, right? Check, and actually Becky's not going Reaper. Checkmate's really good at Reaper. It's so going to be Reaper Vendetta versus Vendetta Shion, but you know, thematically, the comps have a very similar style. In theory, I feel like Reaper's always the best hero when available. Big spike onto Chio's head right now as Becky comes slashing through. Another stomp into the backline for both. Both Malgas have gone very deep in this scenario here. They're both going to try and flip. They're both going to lose a support in the process of this flip, but a loss on a Kiriko is bigger than a loss onto a Lucio. So heal advantage right now for ZANSIDE as long as they can keep everyone alive. Attempted crash out from Falcons. They go in. Chio is trying to keep everyone healthy, but look, Falcons are just losing the long fight here, and ZANSIDE are going to win again.
Say it ain't so. ZANSIDE take another first fight, and Team Falcons, we are on the ropes right now. ZANSIDE really full head of steam right now, coming off the back of a Chris Theory style control map, 100-0 win. Now back in control here for an honorable mirror. We see only the slightest of adjustments, the big reaps in favor of the Shion. But is that enough for us? I really don't like the fact that we've gone to the same matchup after losing map 1. Am I going to be advocating for a someone substitution here?
Oh,
Turn the
God.
lights off?
A someone King's Road to turn the series around?
That's what we need. A someone map.
Look at his Kitsune Rush advantage. Big Camp Stomp comes out. Kitsune Rush only 10% away from Irony. He'll probably be dropping that one as soon as possible. Chio is in big trouble. He just is dead again. Now Field is in all sorts of trouble. TP's away, so Spin can trade a kill. But Irony, he's low. As long as he lives, he can get his Kitsune Rush off. He can't live. Spin making the difference here for Falcons as they, or sorry, for ZANSIDE try and drop onto point. But without Irony, without this Kitsune Rush, it's all going to go wrong. Spree actually from Probe. He thinks he can win it. He's found one, but he needs another one. Chio's kind of low in here, but now there's a Malga in play. Hampin is way out here, though. They're trying to live, and I think Falcons might have just stabilized.
Alright, Falcons stabilizing now. Kitsu for Irony as well. Just won't let up. Harmon's taking a beating on the point. Gets the Suzu, keeps him healthy, ready to pin for more. Little slide back here. Harmon's messed up his pin on the corner. Beat for beat now. Harmon stomps in. Spin strips the beat with his Sundering Blade, but no kills have come through. Checkers drops the spin. He's in the slop. Keep spinning. Go, little spinning top. Go. Checkmate will fall. Cage onto nobody for Harmon.
But
Spin will kill everyone around the corner anyway. It's a shield. It's a keys cage.
Oh dear. Thank you, Hilarion, for the gifted tier 1 to Zach as well.
Hi, Zach.
So make it easier to spot Zach as well. Look at him.
It won't
Alright, so yeah, the cage for Hanbin there, I mean, it felt like an overuse. Maybe they didn't really need it at that point, but you can see why the situation felt scary. So now it's all going to come down to basically a neutral as we hit this final fight on first point. Probe is closest phone with that spree, so that could be the difference maker if he can make it there and get it off fully supported. But it's going to be Falcons who start the fight. Spike onto Hanbin, who's taken a lot of damage. Hanbin is dead. It's a huge spin from Becky as well. Now pushing forward, and Becky is just slicing through everyone, and it's
the summer of Tomathan. Oh my god. Falcons have been wiped again. Rhodes ZANSIDE take the first round. Why is Becky clutching up right now? This isn't allowed. Falcons, please take down Rhodes ZANSIDE. Get out of here. Can I please get a bless from the mods or Unter for my chest? I really want the Ang de l'Amour for Widow. Everyone bless Luna Vichy right now, please. In addition, I will provide you with my personal blessing as well. So let's get many a blessing going. Wow.
That's a good out
Taking
here.
candles, brother. Probe has the spree to open things up. ZANSIDE, they're so close to the Kitsu, the Cage, the Sunder as well. So really holding all the cards. Kitsu's mirrored on point right now. Proby's going to spree through main, takes down Chio instantly, takes down Fielder as well. It's just another fight win for Rhodes ZANSIDE right now.
Yep, and these, it's worth reiterating. These are just, this isn't ZANSIDE cheesing, this isn't anything crazy. They're just going toe-to-toe in a mirror-ish matchup. They're winning the ult economy, they're winning the macro fights, which should be Falcons' bread and butter, but maybe really so far in this stage, Falcons have not had any bread or butter at any point, and they are in fact starving to death.
No bread, no butter? Oh heavens, what a tragedy. Swing Chip, if you can hear me, Swing Chip, please bless Luna Vichy's loot box. Oh, that Cage comes down, Chio in the corner, Chio's gonna die, he doesn't drop the beat, Stomp in for Heiser is mega, Spint will fall as well, that's 2 in a row, please Swing Chip, I'm begging you.
God, we need, these blessings aren't working, everyone needs to bless harder. Oh, no ults now for ZANSIDE. They do have a clear beat advantage, Falcons. They also have a spin. They're closer to Cage. Things are finally looking up for them, at least in the macro. They're going to go deep into it here as well. Chio's going to get the beat off successfully here. Good beat, catches everyone. They might just give the flip for this, actually. ZANSIDE will be okay. Counterspin comes in from Heiser, so Falcons do give a flip. Falcons still have more ults, but it might cost them a spin here as well. Lots of damage already onto them. They have lost the neutral HP-wise. Cage comes out. Hanbin dies for it. 1-for-1 trade. Checkmate still has the spin, but they're just going to try and use the Cage. Hold on to that spin if they can. Ultimately, they will lose at ZANSIDE, but they are going to be absolutely buzzing that they forced a Cage out of Hanbin.
Hanbin swapping Diva and Naga and Spawn, little back and forth for the love of the game. ZANSIDE, 15% ahead on the Kitsune Rush. By the time the fight breaks down, maybe both Kiris will have that Kitsu. Genuinely, how the fuck is ZANSIDE winning every Naga trade with Reaper and Fielder? Come on, Suki, you knew, somehow. Pin back here in main. Heiser ready to step. The Kitsu's in hand for Irony. Here we go. Pin onto the point. Suzu is a miss. Kitsu's not quite mirrored yet as Fielder doesn't have it, but Spint has already died. Spin for Checkers needs to be huge. Spree into the backline right now. Counter spin is a fail from Checkers. And
ZANSIDE for this as well.
The lead 2-0.
That's a 2-0 lead as well, and this is one that is expensive for Falcons. So they're losing in the short term, they're losing in the long term, and might be a few other teams who are in a losing situation now. This is going to make it a little bit scary for Zeta and T1. Ooh. No ults for Falcons just yet. They'll have the spin, or have the Sundering Blade soon. They'll have the beat soon. But a Cage and a Sundering Blade, this should just be a bigger combo. It also just kind of kills through beat as well. So Chio's beat not necessarily a good answer to this combo either. They're coming through it. It's going to be an immediate Cage as well. Becky doesn't quite have a Sundering Blade yet, but he's going for a big old spin. Chio also doesn't have the beat, so they don't have an immediate tool to answer this one. Fielder is dead already. A counter trade coming through from Spin. We're trying to find that one here. Becky tries to respond, but can't find it, and Hanbin's got the better of Heiser. So Falcons in a good position. Spink goes in for more beat from Opener to try and turn it. Chio's going to match it though, so we'll keep them alive. Sundering Blade comes out. Can he find anyone with this? Turning left, turning right, tries to snipe, but Malga can't find either, and Becky will go down as a result. Probe has found a late trade onto Checkmate though, but Malga advantage is significant here, and Spin and Hanbin combine with that final spin. That should be enough to get him over the line, and a tough one, but a first fight the way of Falcons.
First fight goes the way of Falcons. What's that, Zach? Oh, poor cat. All right, Falcons, finally, we're going to claw it back. We're not quite in exotic territory yet, guys. We're only one map into the series, so it's hardly a reverse sweep yet. But Sorry to say, the Cage on rotation, it's an unusual place, and Opener is going to cop it every which way. Poor guy. Now we need to touch the point for the side of Falcons. We're not going to. We're going to give the tap. Oh, it is going to Kitsu. Falcons are losing this. We're taking the kite out, but
where's the Kitsune rush?
With Fielder? They're sandbagging. They're sandbagging.
Fuck. All right, ZANSIDE back in control there. They lose Irony late, but they
How?
can pick him up no problem. I give a flip there. That looks, yeah, that fight there was the most like throwy looking fight, and then a pause. All right, that was the one where it looked like, why didn't they get the touch? Why didn't they? I swear Hanbin had the ability to touch there.
Pause. This is bad.
They called E6.
Monte
Yeah,
Cristo,
like...
they're sandbagging for finals. Yeah. Is that a 2019 Nixel? Yeah, so the throw theory, I believe people are calling it Suki theory, is that Falcons lose this game, so ZANSIDE go up, and then Crazy Raccoon picks ZANSIDE in the next round, and then also lose to ZANSIDE, at which point T1 and Zeta, I guess, are just locked in some sort of to the death winner. You know, one of them gets eliminated, one of them goes through. Are we huffing copium? Oh, yeah. But legitimately, ZANSIDE are just winning. Are we going back in? Alright, we're all back in. Looks like nobody DC'd. Nobody seems to have lost an ult or anything crazy like that. So, ZANSIDE are one fight away from winning this and taking a 2-0 lead in the series, which seems so improbable. Stomp comes in immediately from Hydra as well. He's already on point. Gets the Russian fielder to follow up. Spree is out, but they seem to have weathered the worst of that storm. One more Spree, actually, and Becky turns back in onto checkmate. Now they ride through, and Fielder's found a trade, but it's all coming up ZANSIDE in the kill feed. They've got another touch Falcons, but they're going to have to go really quick, and there's a Cage and a Sundering Blade combo. I think this one's just over. It's just a 3-0. Who's touching?
Chio's going
Nobody's
for it,
touching. He's gonna die.
Boot.
He's booped.
It's just over.
Mate. What the hell's going on?
Oh my god.
What is going on? What?
Look at Opie's just laughing to himself. Yes, we're the better team today.
Are Falcons like mega boomed? What is happening? Open it to EWC. How's this happening?
Free money simulators for person who's bet on. You bet on onside twice in a row.
Okay, so I think I don't want to go through here is what the game was telling me. Like, Ruby is in the Cinder Block Village but left on Monday. Enter the cavern below the Feld building when you're ready. Note, Union and cryptozoology business might end when you do. Like,
oh, I
don't
broke
wanna
the green
finish.
Hold.
I don't want to finish the Union business. I haven't even got my gun back from Everard.
Somebody say Union?
Yeah. Fucking shonky Union in this game.
Merrick, come back. We need you.
Did I pause?
Fuck.
Yeah, I paused it. Just in the box.
Another 5k to ZANSIDE Preds. 79% ZANSIDE Preds. Everyone's on the ZANSIDE train these days. He's doing more important work. He's on it, mate.
This is where I could have teleported to.
NA just beat EU. I thought NA never win anything in League. Is there stuff happening in every game?
NA beat EU.
That's what I'm hearing.
It's the summer of North America is what I'm hearing for the first time.
Top 3 at MSI right now?
What?
When was the last time anything like that happened? With free imports, everything is possible. So there's a teeny tiny asterisk next to it. Like 7 years ago? Fuck.
So I need to I need to go and put the envelope in the mailbox in the plaza.
GT boomed? Fuck.
Ooh, 100 bits for Nelso.
Thanks, Tom. Although many think they named after a bird, Team Falcon's name is a combination of foul and con to reflect how poor their players and how much they are scamming their fans. Is that an irony scarf?
We will all be remembering that. Thank you, Nelzo.
Where would you purchase an irony scarf from? I guess the same place you'd get the opener.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, well, Falcons in CS is just like infinite punt theory. Or you can just sign any combination of players at any time, and eventually you'll get a winning roster, right? Just keep changing players.
I thought they like famously lose in these moments.
Yeah, but they can just keep trying, you know? Like every time it's just try another. What if
at first you don't succeed,
Nico
bye-bye
was
again,
here?
something like that.
What if Carrigan was also here, you know? Like just
Kathy, thank you for the 15 months.
There's got to be a
Welcome back.
combination that just works. Yeah. And they got there eventually. All it took was several new versions of a roster and hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you too can make your dreams of winning a major come true.
Oh. Like Bono. You make it simple, like $500,000 to play and then like lose in an open qualifier.
I can't remember. Is that simple? I feel like he's not been on air for a while. Could be millions. Yeah. I mean, actually, with the buyouts and everything, yeah.
CS is a really expensive game.
Especially because Falcons will just, they'll pay whatever buyout, really, you know? Like, everyone knows they can kind of rinse them for it. It is millions?
Talk to
Yeah,
me.
I'd believe it.
Look at this slimy union man.
All they needed was a series of the most talented players in the world. And they could do it. It just works. Brackets. Paid a few million dollars for this. I think they should sub Carrigan in here. It can't hurt, right? Like, who would you rather they subbed in now? Someone, which is what they are doing, or Carrigan?
Hungry. 40's a big one, Anthony. Sparkle? What do you mean sparkle? They didn't put sparkle in, did they? No, someone.
No, it was someone.
Freaking me out. Freaking me out.
Don't
They
freak
should
out,
put
don't
sparkle.
freak out,
He's
don't
good
freak
at
out.
Reaper. He's
Put
good
Nico
at
in on
Reaper.
hit
He could have done
scan.
better too.
Actually, yeah, Merritt injured. Let's get Nico in. Somehow someone and Hambin have reversed their role. Well, they've sort of combined roles where now they just both lose their maps. Which is a really bad combo. No, he's not in West. He's not in. People just trying to figure out what the best tactical sub is, you know, between Carrigan, Nico, Sparkle, and Sparkle and someone. Of course, for a moment I'd take Sheer. Imagine if you had both Falcons DPS players. Oh. Where are we going? Circuit Royale, Zarya ban, Juno ban. Just going to be kind of Sigma / Rhine from Falcons. Not sure exactly what Heiser will do in response. We'll see. Falcons went to map 5 versus Zeta last week. Do you think that says more about Zeta or more about Falcons? No, Juby. Why did you create yourself a lose-lose situation? A lose-lose situation that will ultimately end in Zeta not making land.
Not the coffee maker.
I called this. Yeah, but nobody was believing this ZANSIDE. Only a very small selection of a cult-like group were believing in the ZANSIDE sweep. Q and Spin could just drop 150. Yeah, if Checkmate and Spin could both hit like 100 to 0 across this Circuit Royale, I'd be kind of into that.
Hi, Lenny.
I believed in the ZANSIDE sweep. I feel like we got so many fair weather ZANSIDE believers, you know? Now they're 2-0 up, you believe in the sweep? Looking for true day oneers. I've been here day one with my opener, a true believer. Hey, Jocker Smoker. You were telling people to do it and didn't take it yourself? Fuck. I had a probe and they sub Kilo in after he went 29 and 3.
Motivational alarm.
I can't explain all these decisions to you, Flurak, you know? Sometimes stuff just happens for reasons. Maybe Kilo's for closer. A little 2 for Probe, a little 2 for Kilo. Maybe Kilo matches up better into someone than Probe does. Many questions. None of them feel like they'll have satisfying answers. Where's the map free Preds? It's rare. It's there right now, Nelso. Look at your screen.
Come on, Nelso. Lock in. Only day one ZANSIDers exist here because this chat has free thinkers. This chat is full of nothing but free thought.
Yeah.
Belka. Soldier, thanks for the 3 months. Welcome back. Belka.
It's like when I open up Reddit and I see everyone expressing their own free thoughts that they've come to on their own conclusions in the comments. All right.
Pretend to be a free thinker right now, Suki. Put the dance 2 away. Someone is in to turn this series around. Team Falcons for too long disrespected by Roan ZANSIDE Gaming, made a mockery of in front of the crowds, but we are ready to turn it around with the MVP, with the Overwatch League champion, with the EWC champion, the man who carried home the Jafonzo Award last year. Early turn for opener, now he's face-to-face with despair. Push forward for someone as he's going to shield his Symmetra and allow Falcons to take space on the close corner. No ultimates even close yet, but Falcons need... Oh my god.
Oh my god. Someone's dead. This is troubling. Little walk forward now from Heiser, and it looks like Spin is really stuck in here. A TP for him to try and get out. The rock doesn't stop him getting out, though. So Falcons successfully get everyone out. They can regroup now, pick up someone from spawn, and have another go. But so far, ZANSIDE have found the answers to everything they want. Falcons comp should match up pretty decently into what ZANSIDE are trying to run here. But now the aggressive TP in. Counterflux comes through. Someone gets the kill, but the Flux might do a lot. Suzu's great, though, from Fielder. Prevents all that damage. Now he's going to drop the Kitsune Rush. And they've got the ults here to win it. Good fight from Falcons, and it might just be first point too.
First point should be conceded here. We did that. Feel that with a good Kitsu there to keep everyone healthy. A little mid-air Suzu to make sure nobody takes the damage. Thanks again, Soldier, for the 3 months, Belka. But Team Falcons, one of many fights to come. Only the Flux invested by Road ZANSIDE though, so the next turn is no free lunch for us. We are playing forward up on the high ground above the streets at the moment. TP into the back, a full flip of the map for Road ZANSIDE actually, and that's going to immediately prompt a High Noon out of Spint. TP to the side, going to give himself a side angle, going to get that High Noon going, going to give Heiser some green health for the love of the game. Huge slam!
Oh, big slam comes around. Now it's pinned to finish off the kill. Someone will convert one of those immediately outside the Sanctuary. He has died for the trade here too. And the payload is moving, so all a little bit messy from both teams. But with a tank advantage, a real chance to push back in. Symbol comes out so they can keep fighting from checkmate. Kilo's going to walk through that one and kill Chiovo. No problem. He had the beat if they wanted to keep committing, but they probably can't now. They're maybe just going to try and trade their way out. Spin taking the duel with Kilo here. Will lose it. The trade still coming Falcons' way though, and now someone is back. Shields up, and that will be straightforward cleanup. Thank you very much, Camo, for the gifted tier 1 to Raspberry Racer fan. Yeah, I think you're ahead as well. 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43.
Just works.
Beautiful.
Becca's pushing up now. He's holding the choke with someone, marking the potential TP angle for Becky. Love a retake through that side. Someone's getting walked on at the moment. Big comes out for Chio in response. Boop off the TP exit, but still can't finish the kill. Someone doesn't swing. It's a massive Flux. Fielder gets caught in it. Everyone else TP's out. So Falcons, they've lost their Kiri. ZANSIDE spent big. That was 3 ultimates in a flash. Falcons have no ultimates to turn, though. Fielder was the only man that was close, and he is dead. Now everyone's balled up underneath another TP, but it's just kites. We're back in spawn.
Yeah, I think this will work out big picture for Falcons as they're going to come to it. Oh my god, we're actually starting taking the fight now. Consider a shout from Fielder, but Irony's found 2. 3 versus 3. Irony's found 3! Irony finding all the trades to keep him in this one here. Huge kills from him. That was a Kitsune rush from Falcons. Just about to talk about how the ults will swing Falcons' way eventually, but that's one straight down the drain for them. We're going to have to regroup, try and find another way back in. They only have the High Noon for now as well, which isn't really a great ult to start these fights unless they can find a clever TP opening. So eyes on to checkmate now to see where he's sending Spin.
High Noon comes out, someone hustling towards the payload. Spin getting sped forward, but no kills coming from this one. Someone pins into the side, starts swinging. Spin TPs into the back, gets a kill, dies immediately thereafter. Chio pinned to the corner as well, extremely low. 4v4, no ults for ZANSIDE. Nearly a shatter, nearly a symbol for Falcons. But Chio will fall. Kilogram finds a critical pick again. And ZANSIDE, they are on the advance. Falcons, they're just going to kite it out again.
Yeah, despite that tank advantage here, they're going to back it all the way up, and that's going to be ZANSIDE with a very important chance to stabilize and buy time to build their own ults, because now checkmate will have Symbol, someone will have the slam, but a Kitsune rush, a beat shortly around the corner. ZANSIDE have more things. They drop the High Noon as well. Symbol out in response to that one, but here comes it's a terrible TP. It's just a little hop, so Killer will throw that one straight into the shield. Kitsune rush available for Irony now. Shatter comes out, but he misses everything. Kitsune rush to hold their ground, and ZANSIDE look for the repush right now. Fielder nearly has his own Kitsune rush. Opener nearly has his own beat. More support opts to come, but a full beam Becky is going down on that one, and they're piling forward. They've taken the Ryan, they've taken everything. Falcons reset once more.
Oh my god. It's over. It's actually over. My fantasy. I should have listened to Suki. I should have listened to Suki.
Would you really have got
Road
double
ZANSIDE
DPS?
She was telling me I need to take Heiser. She's telling me I need to go Heiser. And look at what I get. Look what I've done. Alright. Spin now on the Mei. Getting ready to rotate underneath. TP beneath. Team Falcons. Flipping under. Waiting. Flipping back around through Mei. Rotation will at least slightly snap the ankles. 3-man Flux. Suzu in the sky. All good thus far. Beat and Kitsu overlaid into a sim wall. Beat is good. The boop is insane from Dopey. Forces back some of Falcons. The push continues though. Fully torqued sim on cart beaming towards the tank line. Already Chilo has been microwaved. So is Becky. Says no DPS remaining for Road ZANSIDE here. Team Falcons, they will take the fight in the end. Dopey, it was a good boop, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, get away with that one in the end. ZANSIDE were just kind of taking the fight, so they're able to just overwhelm them with that second support ult now, and they will just get second point off it as well. So, Falcons get the fight just when they needed it. We're very low on time there. Now it's going to be no ults immediately. Kilo's going to be the first one up with this high noon. But they're just going to hold in this corner, and this retake is so difficult through a Ryan holding a tiny choke like this. So ZANSIDE really probably going to have to use the lower door. They've used that lower door. They're actually flipping around into May. The boop is great throw from Chio, and Opener's going to get caught on the other side of that one there. Perfect read by Chio. Kilo's now dropped behind noon, but I don't know where they're going with this one.
High noon right now for Kilo. He drops the shot, kills nothing. Someone will slash away on the cart, and Team Falcons now stacking fights atop one another. Not much time left with which to do it, though. Only a minute 15 on the clock. Someone's going to pin over to the coast, chasing at nothing. Falcons, they need to get 2 fights more. Someone has a shatter. Taking high ground means that when Rhodes outside come to contest, maybe, just maybe, there's a huge slam on the cards. Falcons playing the window at the moment, though, which means they can kite back, courtesy of their Symmetra. They're all going to drop down to low ground, try and start pressuring the payload instead. Being on low doesn't make too much of a difference, though, because there is a symbol available which can force Rhodes outside to come down to their level. Drop down for Heiser. He's floating around trying to contest cart. The symbol comes out, and Falcons, we are in complete control of the objective right now. This is really bad for Rhodes outside. They need to touch. Here comes the slam. It's a huge slam onto the sim, and there's no touch. Just a full C9. Great play of the objective.
Yeah, Maywell made all the difference, right? Because Heiser wanted to float back onto that high ground, just try and kite out that first layer, maybe take the whole team rotating around, but Maywell means he can't get back up there, so it's just an easy kill. Then they get to the full flip out of it, Falcons, and they do get a big finish there. Is that an ice pack on Fielder's neck? Just
cool off.
Yeah, just really sweating in this series as they currently find themselves 2 maps down. But this is a good start on the attack for Falcons here.
Hi, Diedrich. Ooh. There's hope. Hope for Falcons, which is really just like roundabout hope for T1. So it's a complicated system rooting for T1 at the moment, but we'll get there, I'm sure. Oh, heavens.
Oh.
I want to believe.
Heat waves reach Korea.
Yeah,
don't panic. Don't panic.
Please, Falcons, we need this. DMCA? Ah, thanks, Opener. Thanks for nothing, man.
That's it. I'm returning my opener.
Alright, checkmate now poking towards spawn. Let's see how it plays. I don't like our chances here, Team Falcons. Even though we have our little someone gimmick map, I feel like there's been some real cracks displayed through the fact that those Malga mirrors have been going so poorly for us. How much sim can we really force? Pin over to the side. See a loop for Heiser here. He's not going to do much of anything. But Checkers going to get picked in main. Kilo finds the rail immediately, and it is going to be Falcons instantly on the map step.
Yeah, immediately back around that corner now. Very awkward situation for him. Immediately given his space as well. They can't afford to be caught late here as well. It looks like ZANSIDE won't overcommit at this point. They'll just take all the 3 meters they can. Another swing comes out. Rock goes wide. So now an opportunity, if once Heiser has this shell, for ZANSIDE to go again. Oh, top rope!
Pin into the back here for Heiser. He hits it from the top rope. Spin set ablaze. Suzu comes out, but Falcons currently holding on. Rock hits Heiser on the chin. Somehow no kills have been converted here. Spin will eventually turn around to finish off Becky, and now it is going to be clean up for Team Falcons. You can see the kite attempt here for Rhodes ZANSIDE, the press forward for Falcons. No sim TP to really embolden it, but still chances for more kills. Irony gets rocked, the snare looks good. Flux for someone is a 0-man. Impressive stuff from Ham there. Real MVP caliber gameplay as Irony continues to kite it out, gets rocked, and it was all just an advanced strategy of staggering even harder.
Yep, they've got it all figured out. This should be, as much as we've seen ZANSIDE have a lot of success with the Malga so far, this is a much harder map when you're playing into the Sigma, especially. Big, long, open stretches, which means the Malga really can be on a one-way trip a lot of these times. They are coming up to ults now. Going Going to be a TP in there for a back step. They take that one immediately here. Falcons going back to the main corner where they have all this extra space to kite into. Onus really on ZANSIDE to try and find the opening. And they're going top right Malga again. Big stomp into the backline. Sanctuary the other side. Chain behind. Going to be a catnap coming through. Phil just been taken for a ride right now. He's going to get thrown off the edge. But Heiser side in main. Clock out from spin. Will nail that shot. Opener's found a second trade. But that's a decent fight for Falcons there. It was pretty even ult investment. And 3 for 2.
We're back. Spint on cast now. Fielder swapping Lucio in spawn. Just a little bit of a nonsense spawn tech here for Spint. Spint's actually gone Bastion now, so going to be coming back on that. Stomp catches someone in main, but there will be no kill converted from this, of course. Someone 65 to another Gravitic Flux. Checkers with a symbol might be needed in order to hold on here, though, because Heiser has the cage. You can see he's getting airdropped in. He will get dropped in from the top rope.
They
Becky's
TP'd
gonna
out.
go for a big sunder on the corner, but they've TP'd someone out, and it is just perfect gameplay there from Team Falcons, completely countering out ZANSIDE's attempt at a push there. That was 2 ultimates for them as well, so that's going to really sting.
Oh, they're going top rope again. Here comes Heiser for round 2. There's going to be a chain though onto opener, so round 2 is over real quick. They killed someone though, tank advantage. Yeah, ZANSIDE can keep going now. Falcons will try and concede a little bit of space, but sooner or later they're going to need to step on it, and actually just going to lead to easy kills for Becky and Kilo there. The trade, all worth it in the long time. Maybe part of opener's master plan. Maybe just opener and someone both liable to die a decent amount. Swaps now in spawn potentially here. What's Heiser going to go? He's just going to take the Sigma mirror at this point.
Sig mirror here for Heiser. He is going to step out now towards the fight. Someone... Does someone have the Sig mirror gene on him, or is... I feel like someone... He's a counter comper, right? Like, this guy can't win a mirror on anything. So, let's see how it goes now that Heiser is matching him. Flux comes out.
But he's Suso, actually.
He's somehow caught Kilo despite Kilo taking the TP. But Kilo's going to kill Spin from this one. Again, it's a letdown though.
Yeah, how's that?
Someone is 0 for 2 essentially.
Yeah, somehow he's not only has his Flux not killed anyone, it might have actually led to one of his own teammates' deaths. Shio finds a trade, but Kilo's still there. I really want to use the Kitsune Rush, which means they will definitely win this fight. Feels a little bit heavy-handed here as well, and there's players behind them. They're trying to catch a few of these late kills if they can, ZANSIDE, but should be tricky from this position. So we'll just get a regroup, another fight on point. Kilo will have the clock, but Falcons have a perfect answer in the form of that Sanctuary.
Is Bussy Brigadier here? Fingers crossed for you, homosexual, but I don't like our chances. Overclock comes through for Kilo. He's going to push deep. Binding chain onto Heiser. Kilo clocking it. Still hasn't found anything thanks to Chio's Sanctuary. Huge damage out onto Kilo, actually. He tried to push forward to try and find a trade, but instead all he will do is die. Spin, pushing around the side. Rail charged. Another binding chain onto Heiser here. Will fall for that one, and that is going to be Falcons cleaning up the kills. Just trying to avoid trades at this stage, and looks to have been a success.
Yeah, really good fight for Falcons in the end. Didn't really cost them that much, just a 1-for-1 ult trade. Now I have Kitsune Rush, Flux, Symbol, everything I could possibly want here. While Opener has the Sanctuary advantage, they're going to be stuck fighting in spawn just to try and get out the door. Chain goes wide. There's again an early TP down from Checkmate if they want to TP out. They'll do exactly that, get themselves back on the high ground, and now the onus is on ZANSIDE and Becky to find a good TP on the way through. But they've got to be really careful, because if they TP in, they might just be pushing into a Flux. Someone's going to meet them at the choke here. Flux ready to go. Sanctuary's out. Flux from Heiser first. Stomp's going to go down as well. They actually just take so much damage. They just all immediately died to that Flux Sanctuary.
You're working right now, BB. Late night library. All right, Team Falcons now. One last attempt at a recontest. TP forward fast for it. Someone's down on low. Symbol comes out instantly from Checkmate to enable this walk onto the point. Someone's chained up. It's a big Flux, so it's a cluffer Flux. It catches everybody. It kills everybody too. And Team Falcons, we are back.
Yeah, someone here should be able to get all the cleanup as well. Good Flux for him there. The Symbol helps him get the cast off successfully. And now with 25 seconds left, and a stagger onto the Sigma here. Everything is starting to look up for Falcons as they really want to get a foothold in this series, which is a crazy thing to say 3 maps into ZANSIDE Falcons, but they're desperate for it. Falcons, though, they have a Sanctuary to match for Kitsune Rush of Irony. Heiser has gone into the emergency Reinhardt. Opener onto an emergency Cat. The TP is broken. They're looking to push for high ground. Who's getting the touch in all of with this? Is there a cat
Oh,
behind
big
or
rock.
someone? Opener's going to get it. Santry comes out.
Opener's
Opener,
alive.
has he lived, actually? Oh, look.
Right, his ass.
Spink gets him in the end. Now he slides in for a little bit more. This is very committed. Spink's fallen off the edge as well. So Spink's out of a fight. It's a 4v4 for a little bit while Spink walks up that slope. Now a battle of the Sims right now, but Kilo has taken down someone. Tank and Bud, but point! How have they let the flip go through? Spink slides onto it now, but they're so low. Clock comes out from Kilo, and he might
Clock
just
it.
finish it all off. Another kill.
Clock
Got
it.
a high energy Sim to deal with. TP away. Checkmate's trying to give him a wiggle. It's not enough. We're going to third point.
Oh my god. What did you change on the section?
Clumsy Spin.
What did you do?
He's just fallen over and he can't get up.
It's a good improvement. Good improvement. Way better homosexual. Good improvement. Thank you. All right. Spint. Just not good for it in the clutch compared to Kilo. Kilo cold as ice when it matters most. Spint, in contrast, fumbling, stumbling, tripping off the high ground.
Melted ice. Yeah.
Yeah, genuinely. Not even comparable to butter. No viscosity to him. Spint. Rails charged. He TP's on. He's got no angle. He slides for a bit of a laugh. He spies OP through the wall, but Kilo's got his number, of course. 1300655506. Kilo now in main, swinging once more. Snare is down. Chio takes down Becky and Team Falcons. It is currently 5v4. We are in control.
They're going to taxi Kilo forward here as well. Opener's going to fly him in. They've got the enemy high ground here. 30 seconds left on the clock. So they can't beat Falcons' time, but as long as they get a finish by any margin, ZANSIDE will get another attack as well. So all about finding a way to finish this one. They've got a Simwall to match up to Checkmate's here. Simwall comes out from Checkmate first. Becky will mirror that one now. Rock comes out, full beam onto Hydra as well. He's in huge trouble. Checkmate take cares on that one, no problem. And now they're looking to drop onto the point. They have lost Spin, but a high energy Sim should be a big difference maker, and Checkmate will just fry through everyone in this last fight.
Fucking hell.
Falcons get the hold. And, okay. Back
All
in
we
it.
needed was someone. All we needed was someone. John Countercomp.
Alright, I might go make some oatmeal or something. So I'll be recharged for a few minutes.
Interesting stuff. I just want to solve them. If it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. I love shits. That's important. After I lost my rent on League of Legends, please do something. I gamble kids. Can I ask you about a specific union member? Alright, let's go for... Can I get my gun? You bastard! Alright, where is it? What old woman? Who's the old woman? Someone calls himself pig. It's a 6v6 player. Sir Lemon. It could be Sir Lemon. Set up a meeting. Oh. Okay. Hi, Lemon. I did it, Everard. I made it even shadier. What did I make shadier? Can't even remember. A few more questions about the harbour. I got nothing. That's it. That's it. If I finished like most of my little questies, then I can confront the pigs and get my gun. I can look for Ruby on the coast. I can determine where the shock came from, which involves looking for Ruby on the coast, I think. I can turn back the wheels of time, which is looking in the mirror, which requires me to internalize my little gay thoughts about myself. I can put on a tie. This is done. I mean, we're like done with like everything in my quest log now. We've done like all of it. There's probably like some random like skill checks around the map that I can do. Like I can't do these, you know, like I don't know where any of this crap is. Like a broken window and footprints in the dust and scattering of bullet holes. Like I can do some of these, you know, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 visual calculus checks that I've like failed. I could like level up visual calculus and do some of these white checks. I guess. But like that's all. We're pretty much done until we go to like the next stage of the game. But I wanna, before I find the lady under the floorboards, I wanna get the gun, which means I need to wait until 10 o'clock at night. So also, who the hell is the sleeping dock worker that keeps showing up on my map? Like, it's not him. I think this guy wanted to talk about something. Leo, you seem to know everyone around here. I wanted to ask about someone. Tell me about Edgar. Is Warren here? I don't want to know anything about Banana. Tell me about Measurehead. I want to know about Measurehead. Measurehead's taught me all sorts of things about the way of the world. Oh, I'm way deeper than that. Never do drugs at home. Way deeper than that. Me and Measurehead are already very well acquainted.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Logical, for the gifted tier 1. Enjoy your badge.
Done. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Anyone see my phone? I'll let you know if I see it. All right, aggressive duck.
I'll have a look as well.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
I can't see it immediately, but yeah.
Oh, I don't want to sweet talk this door open so bad.
What time I need to get the loot box? 15 hours, I believe.
15 hours.
Yeah. All 12 and
2 of
15?
them. Double box. Absolute box hunter's delight, this drop set. Oh, and we're on. And someone is still in, and he is on Sigma. Yeah, this is the grand final. What's this game? This is Disco Elysium. If we go...
Where's Probe? Kilo's come in to lose all these maps and give momentum in the series back to Falcons.
Korean theory. You go 2-0 up versus a team.
And then everyone shuffles the roster, you know?
Yeah. Just sub in the hit scan player that won 2 maps.
Why the game starts so late? They always start this time on Friday. It's because it's Friday in Korea as well, so it gives a chance for people to come after work and school and watch some Overwatch.
All right. Checkers on the sim. Becky matching that energy. Let's see if Checkmate can play Saudi standard sim. Push forward. Chio getting beamed by some turrets that were well positioned by young Becky, but Becky is already quite low, has to watch himself just that little bit. Kilo on the Bastion. He can absolutely shred through the front lines, but the comp of Team Falcons is well adapted to deal with it. Sigma can eat a lot of those turns. Someone's very low early on, though. This early TP trade not really going the way of Team Falcons. Fully torque microwave beam for Becky. He's pushing on. He's already found Chio and someone both, and that's one fight for Road ZANSIDE already on the books.
It doesn't sound like Tomathan here, you know, but it's one thing for Becky to come out and look really good on, you know, on the Vendetta and the type of heroes we've seen him excel at in the past. But he's actually playing really well on the sim here as well against Checkmate, who is really, you know, Korea's John Sim. So yeah, this is
John Sim.
Really troubling for him, because ZANSIDE are now ahead on basically every ult by a tiny percentage, or like 10-15%. So Falcons need to be really slow on this next walk up here. They can't commit to anything too quickly.
Brutal. Kitsu out through main right now for Irony. He's going to poke towards the backline as well. Now it's so much damage for someone. He's going to eat all of that, rotate around. Symbol comes out, a very unusual symbol for Becky here. Cuts off the spawn, prevents Fielder's Kitsu from being utilized. Holy. Team Falcons, you cannot be getting full held by Becky matching you on sim. Like, that's not okay.
Yeah, that's they do have ult advantage now, right? Symbol advantage for Falcons, which is
right.
about as powerful an ult, right? Right, it's gonna be okay, right? We use a symbol advantage as an advantage.
Flux?
Bombs come out, Flux with that one as well. The Sanctuary should keep them safe from everything. Spit's awfully low during this clock, but they are safe inside their Sanctuary, and now a big Flux from someone. The Sanctuary does the same job for ZANSIDE, and Opener though keeps them all safe. A stalemate, an attempted flip towards point, a big rock from someone though, and this has busted his fight wide open. Now 3 versus 5, stuck off a point, and ZANSIDE should just be losing this one. Someone needs to be very careful actually, but he will be okay in the end. And Falcons get the first point.
Falcons are going to take it, pushing Road ZANSIDE to the limit of their capacity on Symmetra. Becky really doing Tomathan proud here today. Fortunately, Kilo is in the lineup, so we have nothing to fear, and Team Falcons are eventually going to take this series 4-2. Spin in main, charging up his rail on the Sig shield as Heiser steps towards the payload here. Someone has made the swap. He is John Counterswap, and he is showing that here today by getting over to the Rhine to try and counterpick Heiser on the Sigma. Rhine matches up super well into this comp. You can straight away go for some pins, make it really hard for the Sig, but the missing link here is the Mei. Having a Mei to actually block Backline's line of sight that little bit more, force the Sig into a 1v1 versus the Rhine. That's the final form of this matchup, but it's missing for Team Falcons as they are playing the Sim Sojin variant.
Missing link for Team Falcons here, as they are very much still playing like Neanderthals as they try and drag themselves through this series. Someone has got himself on point now. Fielder has Kitsune Rush, a 12% advantage as they look to take the step up here. But Irony's got time. He should be able to close the distance on this one. Rock behind, actually, little TP. Fielder's in trouble, has the Suzu. Symbol comes out from Becky. He dies during that one, though. They flip the other side of a Symbol now as Kilo's trying to fire shots back through that one. Checkmate has not made it out of dodge, though. So as much as Falcons are still trying to flip, now it's an even situation. Kilo's got the high ground position as well. Going to walk through this disruptor shot onto Spin's head as well. Spin tries to deal with him with the clock. He's floundering around, flicking violently. Can't find him. Third time of asking. Someone's cleaned up on the point as well, so it will be okay for Falcons. The payload will keep rolling, but ZANSIDE have time for another one.
Oh, ZANSIDE really last chance here on the second point, but it's a slow respawn and still lots of time. 40 stream streak for you, JPK? Bloody hell. Someone has a big slam though, and a big slam can completely counter out a lot of what Road ZANSIDE have for this recontest. Even the Sanctuary falls victim to a big slam, and someone posted up on the rooftop. You can see a rotation around the back here for Road ZANSIDE, trying to cut out the payloads here. It's withdrawal. I've had one coffee today. Yeah, I've only had like 1.5. Big Slam comes through. It is going to be Irony and Kilo going down immediately, and Falcons going to convert this one. Was not cheap.
No, not at all. 3 ults invested immediately, but it should be enough to get them to the end of second, which means they'll, get the time back extension, have time to rebuild those ults. But ZANSIDE now needs to start looking at this next series of fights as a chance to be kind of efficient with all of this. Can they just use an ult and win a fight? With Flux, there's probably a pretty reasonable chance, especially if they can force a Suzu or a key cooldown out first. But Clock, though, in these narrow corridors might be a little bit hard. They're just going to send, oh my god, they're trying to flip the map. They're going for it. Kilo has now flipped the map. The Flux over the top on the end. They've not used it yet. They catch Checkmate, crucially. Great catch by Heiser now as he pushes forward. They're now trying to deal with Orion. Someone pins in, finds nothing. And that's going to be exactly what ZANSIDE were hoping for. A one fight, a single ult used.
Much cleaner here. Someone once again over to the Ramatra, eternally trying to stay one step ahead of
John
the game to the point that, yeah. Now he sees the absence of a Mizuki, and there we go. Let's go Ram this time. Let's start running him down a different way. Anything but an honorable tank for someone. Rotating through the cutout here. TP up top as well. Flip around the back of the map. Kitsu's there. Clock comes out from Kilo. Hard for Kilo to swing through this one, though. Someone is pushing the corner. He has car control here, so it's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange of ults where Road ZANSIDE are losing objective control. Kitsu comes out from Irony, and Falcons are going to be so clinical on that kite.
Yeah, great kite. Even a chance for a repush now as the form time is going on, but someone has just died. They've fallen over. Felt like a repush timing to me, but I guess it was more of a respawn timing for Falcons. That's going to be a clean fight for ZANSIDE. Again, going to be pretty happy with that ult trade, all things considered. Now, beat Clock to come back for Falcons, but ZANSIDE have ults to match this. They'll have the symbol. They should have a Flux in time, and Open's not a mile behind on the beat either.
Checkmate in main, 6-7 on the symbol. Getting ready to take the fight. TP into the back. It is a fake. Beaming onto Heiser, though. Heiser's quite low. Gets Suzu'd early on. But this is going to be meterage conceded. Clock comes through now for Spint. He's going to slide out of that one. Counter beat is good. Trying to hit a shot, but it's Spint with an overclock, so nothing to fear here, I'm afraid. Becky will fall, actually, going face-to-face with Despair. Not going to come out on top. Counter beat from Opie now. Spint dies as well, so we're in a 4v4. Falcons need more. They're not getting more. Kilo slides in the back line. He's cleaning up everybody. Take note, Spint. Hit the shot rather than not hitting the shot.
Really clinical from Kilo there with the Clock, and it turns out it's an advantage to be a hit scan player when you're playing the hit scan hero. Now Falcons will have 45 more seconds to try and finish this map. They'll have a Sim Wall and a Kitsune Rush and an Annihilation and a May, crucially. You talked about it earlier, and finally the knowledge has reached Spin. They're going to look for this wall timing here. Full beam on. Oh, the TP's great from Becky, actually. Gets him out of that one. The Sim Wall to keep the push going right now. Kilo is clocking into this one, shut down by someone as well. And Falcons, they are finding all the answers to this one, and they only use the Sim Wall during this.
I mean, they have odds to finish this now. As we approach the Kabuki Theatre, it's do or die for Road ZANSIDE Gaming. They need to touch point. It would be nice if they could confirm overtime here. It's just Opie on the cart. Spint has died. Someone's pushing backline, but he's so low. He's trying to block damage. He's so low. Save someone. Someone has fallen. Kilo, double slide back into spawn. We still have bodies on the cart right now, but they're bleeding out. It's only Checkers left standing. Can he do it all?
Checkmate. Spint's coming back on Tracer. He's here to help him. Spint now 1 versus 3 on Tracer. Not possible. They get the stop before the end of second here, and really well managed third point by ZANSIDE.
How on earth have they... Spint is absolutely crumbling under the pressure in this series. I can't lie, man. He goes over to the May, gets pre-fighted, and the advantage is ult turn. On the clock turns, he's missing everything. Like, it's not going well for him. Heiser's doing the speed concern. Like...
I mean, he should just be playing May, right? Like, anytime you get an opportunity to lean into one of these double just flex DPS compositions, feels like you just must be taking it if you're Falcons.
Hey, that's Araxia. Falcons, I thought that the May swap was going to be easy street for him, really. Like, when they're trying to just catch out all of these tanks with someone's hero picks, it seems the natural progression of things. Does Spin not have a May on him, or just Spin just not have a win on him today? Is that the actual issue?
I don't know. Falcons just seem... They've not been good for a while, but they seem rubbisher than usual. Like, just...
More rubbish than usual.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Spin's got a Genji on him, that's all. Oh. If we could get into a Genji meta in the middle of this series,
Yeah. Any chances
that
of
we
a
can
patch
manipulate
between
this
this
into it.
attack? Yeah.
I'm not going to rule it out. I'm not going to rule
Any
it
chance
out.
we can buff Genji in the next 7 seconds? Waiting. Fuck. Big problem now. He is going to start on the May here, actually. ZANSIDE will have a little look out. Looks like they will just be sticking the Sigma here as well. So this should be an incredibly, incredibly scary and difficult one. They actually TP in immediately as well, so a huge problem for Heiser as he tries to match that one. Lots of pressure will be coming his way. He's dropped the Matrix now, and it's someone who's losing the HP, but a little TP onto the other side here. Checkmate with a big beam in the back. He dies for it, but he's done so much damage. It will lead to a fight win for Falcons.
Fight win comes through for Falcons here, and that is crucial because we need a few more of those if we're going to avoid ZANSIDE threatening qualification for EWC right now. We, the T1 side, of course. Homosexual, you still there? Urza G7 has been spotted in the chat. Road ZANSIDE now on the approach. Again, fighting into this May for Spint. Let's see whether or not Spint can throw up those critical walls, get those combos going, make it especially hard for Heiser to carry the game. TV forward, Kilo's charged up on his rail already, but Heiser will fall again. The wall getting the value that it needs. Full torque beam for Checkmate as well, making things very difficult. DeSanchez, 04, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome. Enjoy your EWC.
Open's got a trait. How's he got a trait in this?
That's
The opener, yeah, a little Mizuki gap, and now all of a sudden, what has been a series of quite difficult fights pushing into these Maywall timings might be a little bit easier for ZANSIDE. But caveat, Falcons have basically all of their ults now, and they'll have them all slightly quicker. Heiser is comically far behind on this Flux. Kilo nowhere close to this clock either. A TP onto the high ground, but the Walter blocking that TP as well. So now Kitsune Rush comes out. Irony and Fielder mirroring those ones here, but there's more ults to throw in for Falcons. Symbol not quite ready. They try and flip around. Wall catches no one. Someone's walking forward. Symbol comes out from Becky. Sanctuary too as well. Now the Flux comes through, looking for kills in this. No kills for Sanctuary. Keeps him protected, but only for a second. And the extra ults make all the difference for the Falcons in the end. The Flux there, the big difference maker, and a stagger onto OP.
Oh, poor OP. Getting staggered as long as they possibly can. Heiser's already respawned, but there's no escape for Lil Doppio. And that is going to be another fight win here for Team Falcons. The push will continue. Road ZANSIDE now. 1:45 on the clock as Opener respawns. Running out of chances. Spint with a Blizzard. Let's see how waxy he can get the enemy side. TP up top for an early engagement towards the spawn. Binding chain is good. Blizzard is out. Spint, he freezes Heiser. The TP Suzu is good, but Heiser's actually refrozen almost. He gets caught up by that wall. Can't quite get out. Checkers will take Heiser down now. The clock from Kilo. Kilo tends to deliver with these, but he's stuck between 3 different angles. He gets taken down immediately, and this is a bad one for Road ZANSIDE. Now they spend for that one. The spawn camp continues, and someone, I mean, he's 50 to another Flux. He might be lapping Heiser at this rate.
Yeah, really good situation for Falcons as well. With 1 minute left on the clock. All comes down to this Heiser Flux. Kilo is also going to make his way onto the May now as well. Don't have any memory of Kilo on May ever, so we'll see how he does against this. It does at least even up the matchup. Flux comes through, round the corner early. I presume they still have everything they need for this one. Just Suzu, a little bit late, so someone takes the damage, but no meaningful difference to that. Now Falcons are coming up to their next wave of ultimates. Double support ult, a symbol here. ZANSIDE, they have to be so careful. They have to be so slow. A chance to push in here. Huge damage onto Becky as they come through. Now they might not even need these ults. Just full beam going. Kilo's going to come in. Suzu to try and find some trades, but look at Checkmate go. Frying everyone. He will eventually get traded. Will it be enough? They have lost this fight in time for another one. First point isn't that big. So 20 seconds. ZANSIDE, they need to go fast, but there's
it's 5 ults, bro.
It's a chance.
Someone coming up a storm, screaming about whatever Road ZANSIDE are attempting now. This is not looking too pretty right now for ZANSIDE Gaming. Spint hiding in a corner, getting ready to Blizzard the choke. Presumably the TP is going to break his ankles. There we go. Simwall is out on the point. Flux catches. It's a Flux for the ages.
Yeah,
big one.
Flux.
Catches Becky. Blizzard on point. 3 for 1 at the moment, but Falcons are good to clean up, and nothing ever happens here in Korea. Scoreline's going to be evened up 2-2.
A Kuffer Flux? People have been telling me this. It's going to be, 5 ults in the end, get them the hold, and all of a sudden Falcons are tied up 2-2, and it seems like everything might just be okay in the end for old Falcons, and as a result, old T1 and old Zeta.
Everyone's old. There's hope. I want to think this is going to be interesting. We'll see about that. Let me get my spectacles on.
Whoa. I have some food.
My conceptualization clothes. I know I have some. Oh god. Only one? We ain't never passing this check, bro. 2? That's all. We already go through this part. Let's see if I got anything that's taken away from it. Smoke them cigarettes and get to it.
Oh, thank you, June CA, for the 4 months. Welcome back. What are you guys all talking about, Chumbin? What have I missed?
Wallfather. This is Disco Elysium. Gotta go for a jog. Wasn't Cindy the Skull? Is that the lady up here? I think it's the lady up here. On the balcony. Hey! They're all first to 4, yeah. Oh god. Impossible conceptualization. Attempt to explain your artistic intentions. Oh shit. Oh god, how do I do this? It's a red check too. Maybe I can just steal her brush, you know? 17% is not gonna happen. Like, that is so low. It's red as well. There's no restarting this. Ah well, fuck it. Let's gamble. I'm feeling really lucky on this 17%er.
And there goes the mortgage.
Stop belittling me. What if I had some interpretive dance? Oh, she gives me the brush. Oh yeah. All right, let's go paint the wall. Hey, Ashley. What do we want to write on the wall? Draw a 3,500-year-old pictogram of a human being. Right. Fuck the police. I think no parking. I think no parking is what my graffiti would say. Is this your first playthrough? Yeah. Hi, Drini. I think no parking. Can't park here. I'm an artiste.
When does Superbad play? Any day now. Just keep waiting. Keep waiting. Right, Spinner's gone 31 and 5, and Checkmate's gone 35 and 9. But alright.
Let's go, boys.
Maybe my points will be okay in the end.
Yeah, they just need to not lose. And they won't lose. You reckon Proby comes back in, or is it a Kilo world now? The Kilo's been subbed into doing nothing but
Imagine
lose.
if Probe wins 2 maps and then they just sub Kilo in for all 4 map losses. They just keep him.
I could see it. I want to talk to her up there as well. Chew it our way through this.
Probe is in.
Roundabout.
GG Falcons fans. I didn't pay attention. Why are they subbing out hitscan players? Nobody knows, Shilmy. Nobody knows.
Like,
different hero pools.
We solved this case ages ago.
Yeah, Merritt's still injured. His finger's broken. So I presume they can maybe just about get him back for the Esports World Cup, but it might be a little tight. How does it normally take? Broken finger? Normally like 6 weeks for a broken bone? I don't know if it's less.
What's up,
like,
Chip?
a bit smaller. Maybe it depends on the severity of the break as well.
Does Kim Kitsugi have a reason for his name, or is he just Disco Elysium's Cho Chang? I'm gonna go with his Disco Elysium's Cho Chang.
3 weeks? Yeah, I reckon he makes it. As someone who doesn't know how severe the break is, isn't a doctor and doesn't know, yeah, he'll make it.
Right, there we go. Now we're done looking at that. We can go back and talk to her. Back to DE, one of my goats. Yeah, we're working on it. I'm trying to like wrap up my loose ends before I do the progression points. See if the game man has anything to say to me.
I'm in med school right now. He'll be fine. Thank you, doctor.
He's got nothing to say to me. Bad.
My favourite gum flavour? I never really have gum. It'd probably just be mint or something,
The
really.
green one. Green gum.
Green gum.
There's green gum and there's blue gum.
Like the
I'm a green
peppermint
gum
versus
man.
spearmint. Yeah.
Yeah. Spear or pepper? You like red gum? That's ridiculous, Anthony. Nobody's a red gum major. You're either blue gum or you're green gum. There's no, come on.
I've been to hospitals and I have fingers. He'll be fine. Should be good for map 6. Thanks, Tom. What if I'm a purple gum fan? Just have whatever gum you want. It's a free world.
Black gum? What the hell is black gum?
So like, I feel like that would be like licorice flavoured or something. Charcoal. Bit of cold gum.
Jeez. On like a wellness spree, you know? Chewing,
What if I
chewing
just
on my
eat
charcoal
charcoal?
gum.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. It's activated charcoal. It's good for you.
Oh, yeah. The gut biome naturally
Team
needs
green,
quite a
though.
lot of charcoal. So you want to
I'm
make
also
sure you
team
top
green.
it up.
All right, let's see if we can turn things around. Proby back in the lineup, but someone still here, and someone not going to take a Malga mirror. Falcons used to be Team Malga. Harmon pins in. Proper stalker, kill everyone. Things have changed. Now their DPS line is Harmon, pin in, still die, checkmate, spin, a little bit less, kill everyone. John, thanks for the 8 months, welcome back. Hello. No Smurf, no win. What fucking century are you from?
Oh, someone living in 2024, eh? Alright, so Malga again, going to be Vendetta and Shion with all of this. So Falcons will be attempting to play a little bit slower, counter out these pins. All about that aggression for ZANSIDE, though. They've got the cat ready to go as well. But Heiser, he's just going right, he's going left. He clears for Shion out as they try and corral all of Falcons into one clump that's easily stompable.
Is Fisher still a good tank? Oh, certainly. Spike comes through main for Becky. Becky is dancing with death. He's taken so much damage, and Spint is going to finish that kill. Little pin across main for Heiser as well, not going to net him anything. Checkers is traded, but Falcons are now pushing the cart all the while. So any cleanup kills from here on out will be disastrous for the side of ZANSIDE. I think there's a Kiri stuck behind right now. Yeah. I already can't TP out from here.
Stuck behind.
He's going where are we going?
He's going deeper behind enemy lines. Has he got out? He's got out. The cat saved him. The cat saved him. Thank you, San, for the 25 months. Welcome back, buddy. And Irony's got away with that one. Still 20% behind on Kitsune Rush, though, so ZANSIDE, in theory, have to play slow, but looks like they're going to play fast. They're going to get in that flux. The catnap's going to come through. I think they've got the Kiri in all of this one, but Heiser's already dead. It's pretty over the top from Probe. Can he find anyone? He's using the burst more to live. We've lost 2 people on this engage already. And yeah, ZANSIDE, the lack of Kitsune Rush ends up being a big difference maker there. And Falcons keep the cart rolling.
But just keeps on rolling here. Team Falcons very comfortable for the moment. Road ZANSIDE, Kitsu in hand, Sunder soon. Opener making the swap over to Lucio from the cat after dumping his catnap to not find any kills there. But Falcons, one fight and they'll have the checkpoint in hand. 3 ultimates with which to make it happen. Let's see how it plays. Drop down to the payload for Heiser. He's going to pin onto someone. Counter beat is immediate from Chio. Sundering Blade in the skybox for Becky. But the spree's already out and Opener has already fallen. Nothing from that Sundering Blade. A little spin on the edge. Off the map for Spint. Little spin for Checkers is actually going to clean up the remaining kills, though, and Team Falcons, as long as they don't lose car control here, they are absolutely securing checkpoint. Here it comes now, and that was everything from Road ZANSIDE as well. Anything they had to spend, they did spend in that moment.
Yeah, Falcons also happy to spend, make sure they get the checkpoint. Such a hard milestone to achieve on Coliseum in particular. So they'll be happy with that one, even if it's going to cause them maybe problems in this next fight, particularly where Heiser has Cage and they got Bupkis. So it looks like they're just going to move the cart as far as they can. Looks like they're trying to play to kite out this far side. Someone gets booped in, but we'll be fine. They'll regroup here. They're trying to catch the payload underneath. Checkmate's there for the first touch. Heiser has the Cage ready to go, though. Has a little look, takes 400 damage, but they have cleared Falcons away now. Onto the corridor for another fight. Again, still Cage advantage for Heiser.
Cage advantage is there for Heiser, but Falcons, they're so close to having the counter ultimates ready now. Field is 95 on the Kitsu. Someone nearly has his second flux. Rock comes out, catches Heiser on the chin. Now someone does have his second flux. Kitsu comes out. Flux is an immediate response to that one. Heiser's in the sky. Suzu's early, I think. Heiser might have taken the damage on landing. He's so low. Pins out into main, dies for it anyway. Close spawns have been disabled, though. Falcons lost car control in the middle of all this. Becky on high ground, holding it down for just a moment. Field is traded out, so it's a one-man advantage for Road ZANSIDE here. Make it 2-3-man advantage, and ZANSIDE were actually pushing cart all the while. This is a great fight for them.
Great fight for them. Double DPS ult available, double support ult available. Everything is starting to come up ZANSIDE. They need to convert this opportunity, though, because you don't get lots of them on Colosseo. Need to find a way through. Chio on the other side, he nearly has the beat. I can counter out, I don't know, one of these 4 ultimates, but ZANSIDE should have an overwhelming number of layers to throw into this one. It's just, how do they get in a position to make use of these ultimates when Falcons are standing on high ground?
Falcons all just resting on high ground for the moment here. Irony in main poking. But Beat comes out early for Dopey Opie. Spree comes out but doesn't find anything at all. Chio with the counter beat. Sundering Blade from Becky will strip that off the Falcons front line, but nobody's dead. Still cart's moving. 50 meters posted here for Road ZANSIDE. More ultimates to burn as well. They have a Kitsu for the payload. They use the Kitsu now. Black through the side, but Becky finds the first kill onto Spin. And Team Falcons, what looked like an absolutely phenomenal lead, has absolutely crumbled. Look at this. Checkpoint posted.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried for ZANSIDE there when they busted 3 ultimates to not win the fight directly, but they had another one in the tank. Now, yeah, checkmate gonna go down. Disaster here. ZANSIDE will actually the animators. Yeah, they're gonna get the lead as well off of this. Becky goes in looking for more trades. She's been taken care of, and oh my god, Probe's just good for it. Spree is going to be invested by Spin. Sure, it'll win him the fight, but losing the lead, losing the checkpoint, big problems for Falcons.
Oh my god. What is going on here? This is a total collapse here for Falcons.
It's Probe versus someone. You know, Probe hasn't lost any maps, someone hasn't lost any maps, but someone's got to lose this one.
Just 2 natural-born winners going at it right now. Fielder with a Kitsu, someone with a Flux. Last time we had this exchange, Heiser came out on top, but that's not going to be the case this time. Chio getting backshotted by the Shion. Suzu comes out from Fielder, but the bike will not convert. Push deep for Falcons. They want to find a kill during their Kitsu turn, but they haven't found anyone. Flux now for someone. I think he's caught the Kiri and the Malga both, but he doesn't shoot the Kiri and the Flux, and nobody dies. Someone's a bum.
Can they get the touch in time here to deny lead? We see a leap in from Becky right now. He should be landing in time. Heiser's there on the ground as well. And Falcons don't have any ultimates. They hit the rock to try and survive.
Fielder.
There's a player behind, though, actually, here. They're all on the Reaper. B goes forward. They're all over spin right now. They've tried to flip back out in main here, Falcons, but beat deficit is going to be a big one. Chio dies 4% short of his own one, and they get the stop just when they need it. ZANSIDE still ahead by 4 meters.
Falcons, it feels like they really needed to convert off that Flux. Someone fluxing Kiri Malga, but not getting damage onto the Kiri before she hits the ground. Game losing stuff. Now Chio with his beat, he can use that to win a fight, but it might not even get them the lead. And ZANSIDE, their ult advantage is huge. Beat for Chio around the corner. It catches only 3. Spin and Fielder do not benefit. Sundering Blade takes someone low but hasn't found the kill. Someone's broken his way out the cage, but the Spree in the back is going to catch Spin unawares. Back shots for Fielder as well. Someone on Checkers find a killer piece, but the trades continue to favor Road ZANSIDE. They have no healers though. Fielder drops the shoulder, avoids the spike from Becky, but it doesn't make a lick of difference because Team Falcons are going to be losing this one. Road ZANSIDE take yet another one, continue increasing the size of their lead.
Probe's going to move the payload as far as he can, but with no supports, he can only gain, you know, a few centimeters out of that, and ZANSIDE will regroup on middle. They've got Kitsune Rush ready to go. Falcons are coming up to a much bigger ult swing, and not just a Kitsune Rush to mash out of Ironies, but a Flux, a Blossom, all these sort of things they can put over the top as well. So a tough fight for ZANSIDE. With this narrow lead, though, they just want to make this one costly. You see a 3-person flank? They're trying to get behind. They want kills. They want to make it messy for Falcons right now, but Kitsune rushes out, and they've not found all that much, but here comes Heiser. They combine onto the backline. See you later. And Falcons, they don't get a chance to use any more of these ultimates. They don't get a chance to use any ultimates.
Oh my goodness. Team Falcons, this is real bad now.
That's a terrible fight.
Even though Falcons have all these ultimates, they don't have the meters to use them. They can't press an advantage with this. All they can do is try to claw it back from their spawn. So Falcons now, the next fight should be this. Whoa, Heiser is turbo feeding. No, this is crazy. So deep in the spawn. Heiser's given it away. Spinter's going to counter Spree, which feels on the unnecessary side of things, to be honest. ZANSIDE are actually currently gaining meters rather than just, you know, treading water.
2-for-1 execution.
Both DPS. How are we getting a BOGO deal on fucking Falcons DPS right now? What is that?
Oh, they've gained a few meters during all of this as well, and like big picture, Falcons maybe will be okay. That all they spent for that was the Spree out of all of the ultimates they could have spent. But ZANSIDE are also they're gaining meters, they're forcing ults out, they're wasting time off the clock as well. ZANSIDE still need more time for their ultimates, but the ult situation's about to look a lot more reasonable, especially if they can get the speed. But Heiser ain't waiting for that. He's going already. Flux is out. Irony caught in that one. Now ZANSIDE, their attention probably turns to trades. Probe's going to get taken care of now. 2-player advantage, 3-player advantage, and this time it looks like Falcons will do it cleanly.
Oh, doing it cleanly now. All Falcons need to do is win one more fight in order to actually reclaim that lead. Whew, it's a lot closer than it might have looked 2 minutes prior. Spin set up forward here. Doesn't have pulse. Finds Becky early on. Shows face. Meters being posted now for Team Falcons. It's definitely going to be whoever wins this next fight keeps the lead. Sundering Blade from the skybox for Becky. Beat from Chio. Nobody goes down to the Sunder though. Becky, it's going to be a swing and a miss for him. Spree into the back. Chio Suzu'd by Fielder. Stomp onto someone. Cage comes down. Checkers has spin, but he doesn't use it. And Team Falcons, they had the ult, but they can't find the timing to use that critical spin. And now ZANSIDE retain their lead. It's going to come down to OT.
Spin available for checkmate here. They should be able to get the touch through Spin and maybe just the entire team. But ZANSIDE really on the verge of taking the lead in this series once again. Spin is behind 20% off a Pulse Bomb, trying to threaten this backline. Probe is looking at him. Irony needs 20% for this Kitsune Rush. Once they have it, it's a significant advantage. But Heiser, he's playing a little bit slower. He has to get Suzu'd out as well. Becky comes in to try and respond to that one. Checkmate's used his Wraith, but still has that spin. They're waiting for this Kitsune Rush. Irony has it now. This is the timing. They drop a Kitsune Rush. They leap in. Builder dies immediately. The rock comes out on the other side. Checkmate. He dies. He gets one with a spin, but it's not enough. And now ZANSIDE Gaming. Probe can't be stopped. 3 out of 3 for him. A 3-2 lead for ZANSIDE, and they are 1 map away from taking this series.
Luna Shout.
This is crazy.
Thanks for the gift sub. Enjoy your EWC badge.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. This is so crazy. Sufaki5910 has changed the color of his name mid-series. Oh my god.
Oh.
7 map banger?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that what this is?
Let's put Kilo in for one more. Let's give Kilo one more shot. This is crazy, so here's my number. Thanks, Sunny. Does ZANSIDE winning actually change anything? Yeah, it makes it like basically if ZANSIDE win, then ZANSIDE, T1, and Zeta are all in the semi-finals, but only 2 of them can make it. So it becomes their results within that semi-final all becomes very important.
Nelson, thank you very much. Enjoy your EWC badge.
How catastrophic is it for Fantasy if I have 2 Falcons DPS players and they just lose immediately? It's pretty unrecoverable, I think would be the word.
We ain't pulling it back in that instance. On Shivers clothes.
Minus points? Yeah, it's not going to be a pretty score, is it? Well, it's not good for it. Alright. I was hoping someone would comfort me, guys, but thanks for being honest at least.
We're gonna nail this Shivers check. For sure. I'm a new item.
Not fully unrecoverable. I forgot to update my fantasy, and I have 2 OG players on mine. Yes. I don't know, man. I don't want to be like a negative Nancy, but I think it might be unrecoverable.
You're being a negative Nancy right now.
I try not to be. 2 O2 Blast players, though? How's that gonna swing? There's no swing. There's no chip.
Where's the voice acting?
It's all just about the bracket. All just about the bracket.
What happened to the other drops? What other drops? OWCS ones? They're still on. Hell, it's not. Is a loser out of playoffs? Yes, but for Falcons that doesn't matter because Falcons were already qualified for EWC by winning EWC last year.
Oh,
So it only matters for ZANSIDE, but it has implications for T1 because T1.
And Zeta
If
as well,
Falcons
technically.
beat ZANSIDE right now, then it's an instant qualification for T1 and Zeta both.
Thanks, Tread. 147. Appreciate it, mate. Ooh, these guys are heating up their hands. Maybe they're trying to signal to us. There's a
Keep
heater
those hands warm,
on our
everybody.
hands.
It's a Barney. Hey, Falkles Walker. Hey, Dom.
Thanks, Deadly Gases.
Spinning emergence.
They're rubbing their hands as well. Is this a new thing? Everyone's rubbing their hands lately. Any youth in the chat today who could inform me on what this rubbing their hands means? You've heard it. It means they're plotting. It's praying for a win. Greed. God, 29 and 5 for Probe. Why do we ever take this guy out? Why does he ever come out of a lineup? Bear flies. You think it's
LeBron leave.
You think it's yeah, okay, I could see it. You think it's a the fly situation here?
Go talk to Titus. Tell X that in Korea, rubbing your hands means like please win or just begging for something.
Oh, it's
like begging for them
like
to win.
Begging for the win. All right.
Please win. Please, please,
Please,
please,
please, please, please, please, please.
Come on, OP. Please, please, please.
I don't know. I feel like that's. I'll put that one about 50% chance to be true. It's either that one or the we're in a the fly situation.
It could be a fly thing.
Yeah, like it. I don't know. Could be either. Could be both. Could be both actually. Right? Could be a fly that is also a fly in a human's body that is also praying for a ZANSIDE win. Yeah. Yeah, pretty fly for a ZANSIDE, yeah.
That's her. Let me refill my water. Could be a Barney on our hands here.
Could be a map 7 banger. Could be a 6. It's probably going to bang either way, right? 6 map banger, 7 map banger. It all bangs.
It's a banger. No doubt about it. Something's banging.
Don't get in the teleporter. All right. Probe is in. Someone is in. Vendetta and Sigma band. Someone's gonna play Diva for all the marbles.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, dearie dear. This isn't what you would call a good omen.
Oh, my fucking God. Someone's on Diva. Oh. All right. Diva versus Malga. Feels like a bit of a dated matchup, to be honest. But until Mizuki gets play, it is doable. Just never look at this matchup and think someone is the Diva that's going to make the difference here. Rhodes ZANSIDE TPing back and forth. Spint on Cass as well. Another difference maker of a player. Highs are going to pin in, and Falcons, nobody will fall or even have to use their cooldowns, but we are all boxed indoors. TP out onto the side is money for checkmate, though, and Proby is going to get caught unawares. OP, a couple of shots onto him. Suzu's perfect to prevent Heiser from finding value. Booping back to the point. Get back over there. We need kills. We need kills.
Opener sent back across as well. Fielder will get rid of him, and Fielder will finish the job. And it will all be fine in the end for Falcons. They can avoid any late trades here as well. They get control of the point again. Good little catch there from Checkmate, a real classic with the sim there, clearing out the hit scan from one of the side angles. Gets the punish, and then we're able to leverage the rest of it from there. ZANSIDE can be making a swap now as Becky moves on to the May here.
All right. Over to the May now. Let's see what we can do. Fielder playing back of main, pocketing for as best he can. Becky May. Does he have it in him? I have my doubts. Someone Diva. He's good for it, Derp. Have some faith. Kitsu comes out now for Fielder and Irony both. Irony's goes into a May wall of his own design though, and I think Fielder's might have been cancelled out even harder. Becky is beaming inside the slop here. Checkmate used Sim wall, but it's Road ZANSIDE coming out on top despite their absence of ult investment. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, oh, brother, oh, brother. Yeah, that was just Kitsune Rush and Symbol for a Kitsune Rush, and it went all wrong for ZANSIDE. Very concerning. Becky's already 75% to his first Blizzard as well. And now they have control of these choke points. The walls on these chokes are so good. They can also use the wall to interrupt the Sim TPs as well. We're actually going to try and go early right now. Wall comes out. Being response from Chio. Opener's going to match that one as well. Hynun in the back from Spin as they try and absorb a push. Opener's going to go flying into that one there as well. They keep going though. They push forward. They look for more. Blizzard's going to be eaten by someone as well. He is for Diva. That can do it. Spree was invested here. And ZANSIDE have just spent everything.
Spin here. Oh my god. ZANSIDE, they spend it all. Proby finds a late trade onto Checkers, but this is going to be a huge win for the Falcons fans in the audience. Spint cleaning up. We're waiting, but what are we waiting for, Xavier? Speed.
No, I'm
speed,
just delirious.
Wait.
I need to get it. Just
we're almost 2 matches.
Just unwell.
Just
this map 6 is actually killing me. This was meant to be the quick
boring
day.
game yesterday.
Yeah.
I have no recollection of saying such things actually, but I can't be held accountable for the things that I do nor say. All right, Heiser in main now. Both guns blazing as he clears the turrets early on, very slowly. Those turrets had good movement too. He was having a hard time hitting them from the looks of it. He's going to get booped nearly off the map here. Is off the
really
map
off
here,
the
actually.
map,
Chio's gone and made the boss move. That'll do. That'll do.
Okay, now back to the choke. Kitsune Rush in hand. Irony has one to match this as well, but all going to be a bit of a race to the ultimates here. While Heiser has the cage, if Checkmate can get the Sim wall online, that's a great counter to keep them alive and fighting at that one. Similarly, the High Noon can stop them getting full value out of that. So Falcons really need their DPS ults online here as they would just be playing the back of the map, which means a point force comes out, they swing forward, they look for more Kitsune Rush, mirror is taken, Heiser has the cage, but they flipped away. High Noon on the opposite side just takes the quick damage. ZANSIDE up, they're battered and bruised, but they've managed to de-peak this.
Health goes back up. They all have time to rest. Cage comes down now for Heiser. Someone doesn't have a bomb to keep himself alive. And this Suzu's good. Everyone's quite low. And beat from Chio. It's a solo beat. Oh!
They all TP away! They all TP away except for Chio, so there's nobody left to take the beat. Thank you, Glider1 for the Prime. Thank you, Fix, for the 26 months. Oh, no. It's one fight. All the marbles for this one. There is a sleep on Becky out of spawn. Nade's going to go his way as well. Catches a couple, Suzu falls. But look at the ult. Blizzard, beat advantage. ZANSIDE have all the tools.
Oh my god, ZANSIDE really can do it here. We're going to need some Falcons magic. Pin into spawn. Fielder's dead instantly. This isn't magic.
Is dead.
Oh my god. Chio's on the run. Is anyone even in position to touch right now? Someone might be set up behind right now. I think someone's good for the touch here.
He's got bomb too.
Literally someone. Shift on, shift off. Gets one. Goes back in for more. Gonna lose his suit here in the open. Maybe not actually. Fielder will fall again though. Stop dying, Fielder. Another touch needed. Another touch secured. That's going to be spin on and off. Checkmate coming back on Bastion in some sort of bizarre anti-clutch attempt. Blizzard on point. Someone iced out. Bomb goes down. He's dead. ZANSIDE have a 1-point lead. Chio.
Oh, thank you, Glider1 for the gifted tier 1. And
don't even start, Suki. Don't even start.
Thank you, Dino, as well, for the £10. Appreciate that. Going towards the boot camp fund. Thank you very much, Dino. Oh, this is really troubling. Yeah, let's get a Dino dance going for that. You guys are right. You guys are right.
Chris Theory. Love seeing the underdog do so well. Dino dance. Unter would merit even fix anything. Probably, yeah. Spin sucks.
This is... They're a round away. They'll be out of playoffs. They'll still get to go to the Esports World Cup, but they'll be losing to ZANSIDE. Oh dear, oh dear.
Keeping
oh
tomorrow
dear.
more interesting, honestly. Like, I don't mind
Yeah,
it.
Falcons keep
I
us on
really
our
don't mind
toes.
it.
Who knows,
Yeah.
who knows
It's like,
what's going to
It sucks
happen?
the T1 don't get a ticket punch, but it does make tomorrow more interesting. All right. Spin flying up through main now, and Rhodes Zanside. Ugh. One control round away from knocking Falcons out of Korea. Proby pushing on now. Face to face with someone. Point touch begins for Rhodes Zanside. They've got 5 on point. Team Falcons not. Oh, they are just going to give the cap. Push inside now. Spint in form. Dead first. Cap goes the way of Rhodes Zanside. So do the kills. Fielders jumping off the map. Fielders jumping off the map.
Oh dear, he's had enough. Falcons out. Oh dear, it's all gone wrong today. They're looking for a late kill onto checkmate too. They'll hit a bike, they'll get said late kill as well. And just nothing going right for these Falcons guys. They nearly have an artillery ready to go, but what can they really do with that? It's better than nothing, I guess. They are playing Cat Kiri as well. I think a bit of an interesting one. We saw Proper and Violet really teaming up, and the Cat playing a lot of dives, but this is more of a Cat Bastion comp, so they're just going to get through the choke for free, actually. You know, look at this position for a spin. Big swing through here. Form timing comes out onto it. Heiser will take a bit of damage as well. Falcons trying to get themselves underneath during all of this. ZANSIDE will now drop, which means Falcons can group up on the high ground here, but Irony is much closer to Kitsune Rush.
Irony very close to that Kitsune Rush right now. 80% on it. We are going to see Rhodes Zanside. 54% on the cap. Contest begins. Opener goes down first. Checkmate's going to TP on the spot. Spin's going to get pinned and die to Heiser though, but Team Falcons clawing this one back from the brink. Down goes Pro, down goes Irony, over goes the cap to Team Falcons, doing it without using any ultimates as well.
That's
So Rhodes
so big.
Zanside not needing to ult. So good for Falcons. So fortunate.
The fact that they win, they get back in control of the point, and they have 5 ults still, unbelievable, really. As much as ZANSIDE do have powerful combos, you know, Cage plus DPS, some form of spin, and they don't quite have beat yet, still a very good situation for Falcons. They're going to try and cross now. Artillery's form coming in. So much damage on that. The Cage goes up. Spin's going to try and break through it right now. 1-for-1 trade so far. Opener dies before beat, though, and checkmate spin is bigger. Falcons in control of that one. That was a big ult investment too, but 4 for Falcons, 3 for ZANSIDE.
3 for ZANSIDE. Oh, heavens. It's an expensive one for Falcons for sure. The point force fight, though, OP with the beat really will make a huge difference. It's a big stagger for Falcons, but now... What? It's going to be 2 fights if we go fast. Turkish bombs actually coming out. Openers on the run, kiting back to spawn. Guys, absolutely legging it. But Proby's gone in at the same time. What the hell? Where was Probe off to?
The only way out is in. Now, form timing ground for over the rooftop here, and that's loads of damage onto Heiser. Loads to it. Yeah, they're so low trying to stay.
Keep going to this guy's POV as he runs back to spawn. Like,
open there, come on. All right, groups up now. ZANSIDE, they got beat, they got Blossom. Falcons have no ults here. Overwhelming ult advantage. They just need to be careful. One will walk up. No desire. Gonna beat. Oh god, he gets booped around a little bit. It will be okay in the end. But where are the kills for this beat? Oh, ZANSIDE. Oh, ZANSIDE. They still have spin. They got the flip.
They got the flip. TP up top. Spin comes out.
Someone's all over it.
Oh, Becky is all over the place. Rhodes Zanside, they use their spin. Falcons need to cut back a little bit, slow it down, get top back up to full. Now Chio is a catnap. They're so close to 5 ultimates here, but they're forcing the issue early. Form comes out for spin. What does he see? Nothing at all. Now he starts pumping damage in main, but he's stuck on the ground.
Dear.
He's been abandoned by Chio. And 5 ults for Falcons, not quite there yet. It's all going to be coming down to this 99-99 fight. This is 1 fight away from Falcons being eliminated right now.
All the pressure on Falcons. They got all the ults they could possibly ask for, though. Irony has Kitsune Rush. Early bombs come out from Spin, trying to make their way through a little bit quicker. Now the bombs will go towards point. Kitsune Rush trading all of that as well. Catnap comes out, catches Irony here, drags Irony towards the edge as well. He will go down. Checkmate's been traded on the other side, though. Bomb out for someone. Spring over top. Won't get back in mech. Wait! ZANSIDE have just done it.
It's over.
Falcons had all the ults. ZANSIDE buzzing. And the spree just finishes it all off. They can't get value out of those ultimates. They can't get nothing. God. This is like Falcons are a team that love a low point, right? They love a lull. But this is pretty deep. This is
This
pretty
is
deep.
really low.
Like, this is... We've got new depths right now for Falcons, because, you know, people are going to make all the, you know, like, the sandbagging, whatever jokes. I think they just suck. I think right now Falcons just suck.
Holy!
Oh.
How did Spin wind up on the ground at 80%? Like when he took the form for nothing in main, and then just gets dropped in the middle of nowhere. Like, what was going on? Yeah, Falcons are already qualified to EWC because they won last year.
Yeah, so they're out of playoffs, but they're still going to go to the
actual
at the end of the month.
The biggest implication here is that tomorrow is now like really high stakes.
Oh.
Because now ZANSIDE, one of ZANSIDE, Zeta, or T1 is not going to EWC.
Oh my god, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Quadriplegic, for the £10 going straight to the boot camp. Falcons lose, it's coming home. And thank you, RMB, for a 50 gifted as well. Thank you very much, buddy. Unbelievable. Congratulations to everyone who got one, everyone who dodged one as well.
Like, how did Falcons just lose this? How?
5 volts. I'm going to take a little look. It's fucking last map of the
check
day.
it out. Let's check it out.
Let's have a little. Let's check out here. So, Spin. Okay, is this Spin just gets dropped during this form timing, and then everybody's in front of him. We just drop Spin for
Bombs
no
to
discernible
Spin on
reason.
point to nothing. Catnap for cheer catches the Kiri. Like, they're all just dead on point.
How is Spin? Has he just blown himself up with his bomb? Maybe. Yeah. They just lose. I mean, to be fair, if it's just a Kitsune Rush mirror, right? Both teams use Kitsune Rush atop each other. It's way better for ZANSIDE's comp than it is for Falcons, you know? So even though it's like an even ult trade, it kind of isn't. And then, yeah, Becky and Probe just have the cleanup. Checkmate dies at the start of a fight. Good night, Ritzy. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how Checkmate dies. We don't really see it, but be Vendetta banned. Which side banned Vendetta again, Hilarium? Falcons. I guess they just thought Becky was doing too much on it. They wanted to play Diva Cat Bastion instead, and that kind of opens them up to do that. Maybe on some of, maybe because if they played Cat Bastion on Village, they were probably going to do it on Shrine as well.
Wild.
How do you end up playing on someone on Diva? It's a really fair first-time question, Trickery. But I can't give you an answer to this one. I mean, because he can't play Mauga, I guess. Then you might ask like a follow-up question like, doesn't Hambin exist? And Hambin does exist. But I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. 40 points from Irony and Probe. And probably even more from Spin and Checkmate, right?
Man.
Man, oh
I can't believe they've done it. I can't believe they've done it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I get for having the same fantasy roster.
God, we're going down together, mate. Like we're gonna be on like plus
we're
1,000
together,
territory.
but you're like 300
like...
above me on the board.
We're all in this together as I sail off on the life raft and you're left on the Titanic.
It's true, Suki. Night, Richie.
Oh. Got rid of 2 Falcons players this week. yeah. Well, I signed 2. So don't tell me about your success.
So tomorrow's going to be Zeta versus T1 then.
Yes.
Ha.
And then all of a sudden, that 3rd place game, presuming Crazy Raccoon don't fall to a
What if
similar
Crazy
fail.
Raccoon throw?
They have previous.
They did it last major.
Yeah. But I feel like there's also a difference between throwing in a group stage game when you've already qualified top of a group and
First
throwing
to
to eliminate yourself from the tournament. You know? Like,
But there's like no prize money in Korea, right? Like.
Yeah, but you know what? You know, like, there's a difference between throwing in a situation where you can still win the tournament and throwing and you just go out in the semi-finals, I think.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, did anyone... We're going to put Lip in. Did anyone pick Lip in Fantasy?
They're going to play Lip and Jumbin.
What if Lip versus Probe? Lip's got no chance.
Lip's actually going to be in tomorrow. Like,
Yeah,
he's so
actually
going to
gonna
be in tomorrow.
He's going to be in. Oh. Is Korea done? Yeah, for today, Kanale. 2 and done.
Falcons out in 5th.
There is 5k between 3rd and 1st, so alright, it's a penny fight.
오늘의 마지막 매치 승리를 가져간 로데 잔사리 게이밍 그리고 오늘 POTM 백희 선수 인터뷰 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
아 오늘 진짜 빅매치였는데 엄청난 경기도 승리를 하셨습니다. 승리 소감 간단하게 부탁드리겠습니다.
일단 이겨서 기분 너무 좋고요. 근데 한 맵들은 다
Wait, who got player of the match? Was it not Probe?
아쉽습니다.
좋아요. 그러면 그 얘기를 한번 해볼까요? 그 저희 중계진 쪽에서는 3번째 세트 이후에 4번째 세트에서 그래도 뭐 심의를 좀 잘했지 않나요?
Becky? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It should have been Probe, but I feel like Becky had a really good series too.
좀 어떤 의미가 있었었는지.
You're so up, Suki. Good gambit.
Fucking hell. The ZANSIDE believers are in an unbelievable situation now, you know? Because how
Guys have
many
got more
people...
points than Burner.
How many people would have had 0 Falcons players, right? Even if they weren't on like the 2 worst Falcons players Gambit like we were. How many people would have had not even had like a Chio or someone kind of cheap, you know?
팀 연습할 때 내용 교차로 성적이 꽤 괜찮았어서 저희가 다른 맵
I have 0 Falcons. Me.
잘한다고 생각이 들어서 골랐던 것 같아요.
그렇습니다. 어쨌든 뭐 3, 세트 약간의 뭐 좀 아쉽긴 했었습니다만 1, 2 그다음에 뭐 5, 6을 다 이겨냈었어요.
So how does tomorrow work results-wise in terms of who goes to EWC? So let me... it's basically... So Falcons are still in, which you already know. Let me get the bracket up. So Falcons are already in. Crazy Raccoon have to pick their opponent. So basically what we have is ZANSIDE and Zeta are in the semi-finals here, because we've lost O2 Blast, we've lost Falcons. Then again it's single elimination with this is a 3rd place game. So basically if you win a game tomorrow, you qualify if you're T1, Zeta or ZANSIDE. If you lose tomorrow if you're one of Zeta, T1 or ZANSIDE, you have to win the 3rd bracket game. Which means we might sort of be in a stakes every day situation. So yeah, presuming that the logical thing for Crazy Raccoon to do would be to pick ZANSIDE and set up a T1 Zeta semi-final. Then tomorrow, Zeta and T1 will basically have a playoff where the winner qualifies to Esports World Cup immediately, and the loser has to go try and qualify on Sunday in the 3rd place. If that all makes sense.
그렇습니다. 자신감이 느껴지는 백희 선수 인터뷰도 이겼으니까요. 그래서 백희 선수가 맞았네요.
Alright, are we finished?
그렇습니다.
Yeah, I think that's it really. Nothing else to add.
Alright, who's feeling some variety? I'm tired as hell, so I don't know how long I'll last with it, but I'm gonna play some variety gaming.
Yeah, disco in some type of Elysium.
Yeah, I think I'll disco my Elysium for a little while.
인터뷰가 재밌네요. 아 좋습니다. 이렇게 이제 뭐 승리를 가져갔었고
I might just do it on this
이제
account.
그 상황을 또 말씀을
Because
드리면 시드권이
no
이제
need to
두 장인데
end and
WCS에 대한
restart.
부분들 내일의
I don't
경기
care too much about my
만약에
analytics now,
라쿤이
so
뭐 이제 어디를 선택하느냐에
I'll just do it on this
따라서
one.
그거에 대해서도 다르고 여러 가지 좀 이야기들이 좀
I
있을
set
것
up my
같은데
VPN to
라쿤
USA
좀
for
누구
the
선택할
Preds,
것
and I
같아요?
get 3 ads for food delivery.
아마도 저희
It's
선택하지
the first
않을까요?
thing they know what an
그럼
American
내일 라쿤
wants
이기면
네.
가는
to
거잖아요.
consume.
라쿤에게 한마디 해주세요.
All right, well, I'll see you later, Zabby.
근데 아닐 수도 있어요.
아, 그
네.
선택하셔도 되긴 하는데 뭐 쉽게 이렇게 되진 않을 거라서 뭐
왜
긴장하셨습니다.
자꾸 나를 보면서
ZR pick Zan? They done already.
아니,
네.
너무 진심 같아 보일까 봐.
아 그래요, 알았어요. 내일의 경기로 또
Where are you
진행을
seeing
하게
this,
될 거니까.
Sanu?
이렇게 또 경기가 모두 마무리가 됐고 또 현장에 많이 와주신 팬분들 아까 취업풀 보니까 막 2시간 걸리신 분들도 있고 되게 많은 분들께서 또 현장으로 또 오셨는데 우리 팬분들에게 한마디 그리고 다음 경기에 임하는 각오까지 들어보면서 인터뷰 마무리 보도록 하겠습니다.
시즌 초반에 많이 저희가 좀 망가진 모습 보여드려서
Are you seeing this somewhere, Sanu, or are you just saying things?
하셨을 텐데 끝까지 지금까지 믿고 기다려주시고 응원해주신 분들 다들 너무 감사하고
All right, let me grab a drink.
남은
I'll wait and see who
경기
the opponent
꼭
is. But,
승리해서 누구랑 만나든 꼭 승리해서 EWC까지 가보도록 하겠습니다.
what? 2 seconds.
네, 다시 한번 우리 큰 박수 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다. 네. 자, 이렇게 하면서 OWCS 코리아 스테이지 2 플레이오프 첫째 날의 모든 매치가 마무리가 됐습니다. 그리고 4강에 대한 대진이 마침내 또 완성됐다고 하는데 누구 선택했을 것 같아요? 그래서
라쿤이요?
네.
라쿤은 저희 골랐을 것 같아요.
골랐을 것 같아요?
네.
볼까요?
네.
만나보시죠.
Oh, have a confirmation. All right. Cool. That's kind of all I was waiting for. So I will probably shoot off. So yeah, we'll see all of that tomorrow, hey? T1 Zeta in a playoff to qualify directly. Crazy Raccoon in a... should be a heavily favoured victory against ZANSIDE. We'll see what happens tomorrow, guys. I'll send you guys... Here's one of the UK guys streaming. No. Where do you want to go? Just Magic or something? Or Tom? But I presume Tom's kind of ending. He's quite literally ended. Yeah, I'm probably just going to try and chill for the rest of the day. See if I can feel... Other Tom. Alright. Pick a small streamer. Nah, fuck it, I'll just raid Magic. Oh, I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'll see you tomorrow morning.